This is Rock for Drums. I never took Rock for Drums. Guys, yeah, this is Rock for Drums. I never took Rock for Drums. I never took Drums, guys. This is Rock for Drums. I never took Rock for Drums. Guys, this is Rock for Drums. I never took Rock for Drums. I never took Rock for Drums.
Wheels spin on the ground. Sky dark rolls a sound. Echo in the heart's core. Ride like never before. Pedals screaming, wind howl. Freedom rushes through the soul. Chase the night, break the dawn. Never stop, keep rolling on.
And dudes, guys, Dawn, you're here, guys, and Dawn is right. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you're OG, if you've been around this channel for coming up on 8 months, 7, 8 months, whatever it is, almost every day, we're coming around for 7-0-9, guys. Definitely doing that, dudes. I just watched one of the most awesome finishes I've ever seen at a race. I'm gonna flip over to it right now. Dudes, Colin, good morning. You're watching Inside Cycling World. Let's get it, folks. Yeah, dudes, I'm on fire dudes. I'm so fortified today. I am on an absolute mission today. Had the bowl of Cheerios this morning, guys, getting prepped up for my big ride. Dawn, just so you know, I stocked up on 3 boxes of Pop-Tarts yesterday, 3 1-liter Cokes. That's all the fuel I need. That is all the fuel I need. In fact, right now I'm drinking a leftover Diet Coke from last night, just because I didn't have a chance to make another coffee here. Dudes, like honestly, seriously, here's my new crush right here. Here's my new crush right here. Man, what a cyclist, what a woman, like what a champ. Her sprint finish today, dudes, I was standing up yelling. So there was a crash. So this is the UAE Tour. Lorena Wiebes has won that stage again. She's got 3 wins this year. 3 appearances, 3 wins. No one can touch her. I would say about 2 kilometers to the finish, she was isolated. She didn't have teammates with her. She's in that red jersey. I know what it's like. The other commentators were actually saying, where is she? We can't even see her. Cofidis is up there. All the other teams that wear red jerseys. Very hard to see her. There was a crash at about 1.7 kilometers to the finish. Marlon Reusser went down. I'm going to say it delayed at least 20 riders. Lorena here avoided all of it. Guys, her sprint finish at the end. Today, I'm going to say close to 10 bike lengths. She came out of nowhere, pulled up beside the girl that was sprinting against her, who I think was, let me just go back here, dudes. I think Charlotte Cole went early. Charlotte Cole went from a long ways out in the sprint. She did get swamped at the finish line. And they were saying she's going to be swamped at the finish line. Yeah, Lorena Wiebes passed her, I don't know. I don't know. She must have had like a 20, 30 meter lead at the finish. How they get the same time? Yeah, BS. That's not true. Let's get it started. Yes, Dave. Dave, bro. Hey, guys, just so you know, Inside Cycling World here, Colin. Me and Dave had a fun chit-chat yesterday, like an actual phone conversation. So I said, hey guys, send me your number. I'll talk to you. So me and Dave had a really good talk yesterday afternoon. Dave, thanks for listening, dude. Thanks for being my sounding board. Appreciate you, dude. Really appreciate you. Dave's out in the T.O. Toronto, the GTA area of Ontario, Canada. So I get some cool pictures from Dave once in a while. Today he was showing me the Horseshoe. Is it the Horseshoe Tavern or the Horseshoe Pub? Whatever it is, super famous place where bands play in Canada. Like I think the Stones have been there, a bunch of others. Also today as well, we've had the Muskat Classic. I saw that go off earlier. Guys, I've seen all these finishes. Mauro Schmidt, Adam Yates, and Luke Plapp. They finished together in a small group. If I look at the actual finishes here, yeah, you can see it here. Mauro Schmidt went for the win. Adam Yates second. Luke Plapp at 4 seconds. Then it was a bit back to 9 further seconds back to Scaroni, Bart Lemon, Rui Oliveira, you know, all the names that you see here. Valentin Paripentre. Dude, this is just their tune-up race for the Tour of Oman that starts tomorrow morning. You can see it right here, the Tour of Oman. Valenciana is underway right now, guys. So why don't we take a look at the Tour of Oman. I wasn't even sure when I come on, but after I saw Lorena win there, I was so jacked up, dudes. So tomorrow we're going from the Ministry of Tourism to the Bima sinkhole. Like, that sounds horrifying, doesn't it? The Bima sinkhole. Tomorrow we've got 171 kilometers on tap for the men here at the Tour of Oman. 1,700 meters of climb, so nothing too crazy. They'll be flying through it. So guys, I'm going to cover that. That'll be probably an early start. I'm not going to cover all these races, guys. Even Valenciana today, I'm like, ooh, this is going to be a long race here. Let's see if they get through. So basically, guys, they got 130 Ks to go, but they're averaging 51 K an hour. So bang, bang time, guys. They're going to probably average that speed all the way out here. Let's just see what the weather's like. Okay, come on. Where's the weather? I don't know why it's not showing up anymore. It doesn't show up. So they've raced 31 minutes and they've covered 27 kilometers. That's absolutely flying, guys. Into the chat here. Okay, Habton's here. Dude, we are back. Are you ready? Dave's saying the new transit line that was supposed to open at least 5 years ago is actually opening on Sunday. Dude, it's like the same here. Yeah, it's going to be done in 3 years. 12 years later, they're still working on it. Okay, it was the tavern, the Horseshoe Tavern. We got Yerefool here. Is it started? Dude, it's underway. So Valenciana is underway. The Muskat Classic finished this morning with Mauro Schmidt, the Swiss time trial champion, winning. Adam Yates second. Luke Plapp, another strong time trialist from Australia for Team Jaco Alula, finishing in third. The ladies have been out there today with my favorite cyclist, Lorena Vibes. Dudes, I'll post something on Facebook. Guys, you can find me on Facebook, Inside Cycling World's one page. And the other page is my personal page, Colin Emerson. But it's all, I kind of mix the stuff together. You might get a bit more personal stuff on my main page, like the me page, but I'm posting cycling stuff there too, just to kind of get more exposure, right? And I posted her sprint finish yesterday where she destroyed them. Today was even more effortless for her without teammates. She's just too fast. She is too fast for these other ladies. Way, way too fast. So I can't wait to post something about her today. We can also use Tour Tracker here, guys. What we'll do is we're going to look at the map in the top corner here so you can see where we are. Starting inland, pan flat at the beginning, guys, towards the coastline, swinging north. Yep, swinging north, that's correct. Swinging north, going along the coastline for a while. Maybe there might be some wind happening there. Remember, it was quite windy yesterday. I'm looking for some details on the wind. And then we're going to kind of go back inland in kind of a counterclockwise direction. We will be climbing over this climb here. It is I better look at this one here. The Puerto de Tibi. And it looks like 7.5 kilometers at 5%. However, the lead into it is significantly longer than that. We're going to hit the top at around kilometer, 119. We kind of start climbing. Let's just say kilometer, we'll say kilometer 95. Let's just say there, where we start ramping upwards. They're going to get over the top, dip down into Tibi, which has got it looks like sprint points, I think, and time bonifications. We climb again, and then it's just a downhill run. This should actually be a fairly quick stage. Guys, I got tons going on here today. Dave, the Stone just showed up. No warning when they were in town. Oh, the Rolling Stones just came into the Horseshoe Tavern. Alzar Margos, come on, Benny, again, like for always first, and thanks, Big Boss. Alazar, thank you so much for being here, bro. Alazar, let us know where you're from, man. What's your home country? And obviously, you're a Benny supporter. Maybe you're from Eritrea. I'm not sure. Yeah, so yesterday, guys, we saw the time trial, which was awesome to watch. I know some people don't like watching them, but I absolutely love watching a time trial. I've got the video feed here for the French race that's going on. Remember, we've also got this one going on, guys. The Tour de Garde. There, that's the easy one. And this looks like a tough stage. This is a tough stage right here. Category 2 climb, a Category 2, a 1, another 2, a 1, and a 2. And yeah, they're doing a bit of a circuit on the end here. You can see it. They take on the Col de Brosse. And then there's the first passage of the finish line. They do the, looks like the Trellis and the Brosse again. Finish line, Trellis, and Brosse again. In that race, we have 10 riders in a break, 1 minute 15 seconds to the peloton. And I would say there, let's call that phase 1, guys. Around here at Inside Cycling World, we talk about phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 2 just means where I think the race is going to get ramped up. And I'm going to say it's going to get ramped up after the first passage of the finish line. I think it's all going to stick together. They'll probably start dragging back that group pretty quick here on the first climb up the Brus, 2.2 kilometers at 5%. And dude, I feel like I'm talking a lot right now, guys. Am I talking a lot? I think I am. Yeah. I'm going to have a sip of Coke. Dudes, I don't know why I'm drinking this right now. The crazy thing, guys, is I'm such an animal over here at Inside Cycling World. This is from last night. It's kind of, so it's like flat, lukewarm. I just need something. I will be going to make a coffee here soon, guys. I think I took my cup upstairs and I forgot to make one. Came downstairs, watched Lorena absolutely destroy everyone. Guys, go online somewhere and find it. Look for UAE Stage 2 finish. It's so dominant. So absolutely frickin' dominant. Dave's saying one night Mick showed up and played with a house band in about 1988. Dude, that's so cool. Today is an MVP vote type of day. Yeah. I'm going to go back to Valenciana, guys, and I'm going to watch this one here. Let's get the stats for Valenciana going. It's a bigger race. It's a Pro Series race versus a 0.1 race. Still hammering at 51.6 km an hour. We have Raul Garcia Pernia and Diego Uriarte in a break. Well, in an attack. I think Uriarte was the guy that went out second yesterday. He was second in the time trial yesterday going out. And Raul Garcia Pernia, he's got his brother Carlos. Carlos is the better time trialist. Let's see how Raul did yesterday. Raul finished 60th yesterday. And I hate to pick on him, but his little brother. Wow. Oh, no, Raul is the brother that I've seen better results from. So Carlos finished 81st. Okay, gotcha. And Raul probably is more. He says he's a strong time trialist. He only got 60th. I'm kind of shocked by that. Then again, too, guys, it was kind of an off day for most of the cyclists. They didn't even have to race yesterday with none of the times being applied to the general classification. That's who is the overall winner. I know sometimes I say GC and I throw this out, and there's people that find my channel and they're like, what does that mean? The overall standings is the GC, the general classification. Dave, I was actually at the Eritrean consulate before we spoke. Really, Dave? That's cool. Think a party was going on, saw no one in the office. Yeah, they were probably cheering on Benny, right? Caffeine, sugar, it's the original cold coffee. Don's back. Hello again, dudes. Hey, Don, sounds like a Vietnamese village in the Mekong Delta. Yes, dude. I love it. Dude, so most of you don't know, but the Inside Cycling World insider himself, Dave from Toronto, knows I passed my property management course yesterday. I didn't think I would. So, guys, I drive into Calgary, and I go to this little center, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to sit in a little box, and they're going to watch me do my test. Oh, yeah, empty all your pockets. Put your jacket in there. You have to put your jacket, your phone, everything you own. I need to check that jacket because I took my passport as well. I hope I put my passport away. Now, you know, when you start thinking about your passport, guys, it's like everything else has to stop in life. So, had to lock all that stuff up. Then she took me into a back room, and I got like a thorough workover, and not in a good way. I was hoping for a better workover. It was just basically, you know, I had to pull everything out of my pockets. I had to pull my pockets inside out. I had to put my hands in my back pockets. I don't know why. That was kind of weird when she made me do that. And then she did me the full security wand. Full security wand up and down my body. I'm like, hey, what are you looking for? Like, what's going on here? Pictures were taken. Sat in a room with a camera on me. Did the 100-question test. I was kind of having a little bit of a... Dude, I don't know if I ever get anxious, but I think I've been anxious lately. So, dude, I had a little bit of a panic attack. Maybe that's what I was having. I had some memories flood back to me during my freaking exam. And I was honestly like this. Head in hands. Trying to clear my brain. But dudes, I got through it. I knew I passed before I left the exam. Stopped at McDonald's. Got some food. Dudes, I loaded up. I'm stocked up on 3 boxes of Pop-Tarts and 3 big Cokes for the ride today. Got to talk to my bro Dave all the way home, so that was fun. Dave, again, dude, thanks for talking to me. Thanks for that little bit of event session I had with you. Thanks for listening to the inner workings of Inside Cycling World, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background right now that probably most of you don't know about, probably most of you don't care about, but it affects me a lot. So anyways, yeah, so Dave, thanks for talking to me. I like my sugar with coffee and creams, Beastie Boys. Yeah, so many small electronics can be used to cheat. Dude, I just thought the wand part was kind of weird. I thought I was getting a pat down too. I thought I was going to be patted down, just the way she looked at me. It was kind of like, I kind of smiled at her too, but yeah, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Do you think Benny is the favorite today? Dude, that climb is going to hurt Benny big time. I actually don't think Benny is the favorite today. He's got to survive the climb. It all depends if can he recover on the descent into Tibby and then get over the second climb and keep up on this descent. If he can get over the climb in the main group, he could win it very easy. But, yeah, I think it's going to be hard. I'd like to see what the favorites are here. Again, dudes, I didn't even look at the stats again. The odds, I keep saying I'm going to, but I just don't get around to it. Binyam Girmay in yellow, Arne Marit in the points jersey, the orange jersey, which is also Binyam's. Matt Wenzel in the youth jersey, Danny Vandertook in the KOM jersey for now. So they're all just kind of wearing that different stuff, right? Okay, we've had Edison Alejandro Callejas has abandoned the race. He rides for Petrolike Conti team. Just want to see what they got for odds today, or who the favorites are. I can't find it right now. Okay, today's favorites. Yeah, dudes, I keep forgetting Remco's here. So here's the favorites by PCS stars. So the stars, guys, it's like a fantasy league, guys. Everyone's going for Remco today. Dudes, he did it just last week at all those Trofeo races. He dropped everyone on a climb. And won by 1 minute and 45 seconds. João Almeida. I mean, the only way Binyam has a chance is if he is in that, if he can keep up on the climb, which he's not going to. It's nothing against Binyam. It's just, this is not his course. It's horses for courses, guys. Or, sorry, courses for horses. Still cruising at 50.1k an hour. Got 121 to go, which seems like a long ways, but that's not really at this speed. Not at all. Yeah, as Dave says, it depends how hard the climb is. It is 7.5k at 5%, so I think all of the sprinters are going to get absolutely pulverized going up that baby. Yeah, Dave, thanks again, man. Dawn, I got 3 flavors of Pop-Tarts. I got just the strawberry frosted, I got the chocolate fudge frosted, and I also got churro. Like, you know, those little snacks you get in Mexico? Those little things that you dip in the sauce and whatever. I got that too. Yep, Dave's saying I wouldn't bet against Remco. He's always a charger. I did see him say something. Well, even though the stage counted for nothing, I still wanted to win it. Smash time, right? Absolute smash time. So, dudes, thanks for being here, everyone. It's a Friday. Is it a Friday? Dude, I thought yesterday was Friday. I got all confused when I checked in at the exam center. They said something, and I'm like, okay, I just put the wrong date down. I thought yesterday was Friday, and I thought today was the pickup day for the girls at the airport. Hey, girls, how you doing? And, no, yesterday was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So now I've been on RICA, that's the Real Estate Council of Alberta. I've been on Pablo Garcia now, 6 seconds behind these 2 leaders. Peloton's only 11 seconds back, guys. These guys are keeping this tight. They don't want anyone to get away before the climb. It's going to absolutely blow up at the end there. Got home, talked to my good buddy Mitch. Mitch is my friend in Arkansas. I think we were online for about 3 hours together yesterday, guys. Just chatting. We were supposed to play some games together, but we never did. We just talked. And, sorry, guys, got something in the eye here. So, Mitch, thanks for chatting with me too, dude. And, I jumped on RICA, and I can already see my license. It's got the green. You'll have your licenses, and it'll show like a little green light beside it, meaning you're licensed to. So now I can practice real estate, rural, residential, and property management. So I need to talk with Merrill, my broker, and get out to this town that's to the east of me here and become the new property manager. Kind of excited about that, guys. Kind of excited. Dave saying he's pounded out 121 Ks in 2.5 days this week. Don, sounds delicious. Were you able to find Sanka? No, dude, I can't find Sanka. I cannot find Sanka. They say they only carry it at certain stores now. Dudes, I'm going to jump back to Tour Tracker, and you can see it's showing 4 different groups. 3 riders, 2 riders at 6 seconds. We got 1 solo rider here being... who is that? Fabro? Who is that guy? Matteo Fabro. Matteo Fabro, do we get a picture for him? I don't think we get a picture for this guy. Yes, we do. So this is a Pro Series rider, Solution Tech Nipo. Pro Series, like a Pro Series team. And then we got the Peloton at 28 seconds over here. Maybe I'll just hang out here for a little bit and we'll zoom in and see where our riders are. They should be coming towards the coastline, and here they are. You can see how close it is, guys. They're riding just on the outskirts of the city right now. Probably all within 300-400 meters of each other. They're going through this roundabout, scooting along. They can see each other the whole way. Yeah, Flocky32 says, today Alberta, tomorrow the world, bro. You got it, dude. I'm focused. I'm dialed in. I just got to stay busy. I got to stay busy and get this brain not just all the time. So, yeah, like I'm doing... I gotta, yeah. Today, dudes, what I've done, so I gotta work out today for sure, and my goal is to do a big ride. I don't have anything planned outside of probably contact my broker. Make sure he knows I'm licensed so that we can start getting that stuff going. What are the next steps? Oh, then I gotta order business cards because now they're gonna say Colin Emerson. I wish I could say Inside Cycling World in there. I can't. It's gonna say associate/property manager. So I'm doing that next. So then I can be a property manager wherever I feel like. I can be a property manager in Calgary if I feel like. You know? The payouts for that are all based on per $1,000 of rental properties. So if you can get a big condominium, like a big unit, you might get an apartment with like 30 units in it. Yeah, dude, you're working. That's all built into it. Remco may be dropped on the climbing part unless he's found his climbing legs. Dude, I've seen him climbing lately. He's looking really good. You know, this is not a, Tour de France Category 1 type climb where it's going to be 20 kilometers at 7%. It's not a Tourmalet. It's not even an Alpe d'Huez. This is more of just a hard man's climb. That's how I look at it. Hard man's climb. So the Puerto de Tibi. Oh, this is good here. So average gradient 5.1. They've got 7.4 kilometers distance. They're going to gain 380 meters in elevation. At the top, we got 6.4, 2 and 1 points available. At that point, we're still 37.8 kilometers to the finish. Some nice stats there, right? Through Tibi, they're not saying... Oh, do we? Can try this one here. Weird. They got an S and a B there, so I would have thought that there was some points there. At the finish, what do we got? This case, it's not showing us anything here. I thought all those times would have been there, but they're not. Dave, the one with the egg and the fanny pack. What does that mean? Dude, I don't know what that means. You've lost me. I don't know what that means. So yeah, dudes. Yeah, hung out. Couple messages from the girls. They were going out for another great supper last night. Oh, what did I have, dude? Supper. Dudes, I knocked it out of the park last night. I had a can of tomato soup. Dude, 3 pieces of like some special grain bread. 3. To just top it all off. That is how I roll around here. Nothing. Oh, dudes, I just got to make sure everything's looking okay here. Yeah, cut myself pretty bad shaving yesterday, so I'm actually trying to see what I look like right now. Dude, just absolutely hideous. Oh, yeah. Love it. I think the girls are getting worn out in Cabo now. They're probably like, okay, we're going home soon. I know they're going to be like that. So I actually got 5 groups on the road right now, guys. 5 groups on the road out there. 5 riders in the front. Fabro, man. Look at this. This is how I have to do this. Do that like that. No, I'm not going to do that. Freaking blow my neck out. This is better. 5 riders up front. Uriarte, Pablo Garcia, Mateo Bass, Danny Vandertook, who was in a break on day one, Raul Garcia Pernia. Then we got Mateo Fabro, Wojtek Kemnik. Now, the reason why Danny Vandertook's out here is because right now he is the leader in the mountains classification. 3 points. That's all going to be on today. Could easily change to someone else. So maybe he's going on a long range attack here. That's a long ways out. And hoping that they're going to let them go and he can score points up here to secure that jersey. Danny Vandertook rides for Euskaltel Euskadi. He's a Polish rider. Oh, that's right. His brother Axel is the Dutch rider. One's 26, the other brother's 24. Guys, it's dialed in now. It's dialed in. Fully dialed in. Oh, I just saw a message here from a friend of mine, and she was away in Mexico. Someone I used to work with downtown in Calgary. She says, message me after January 31st, and I forgot. The Fairmont in Banff, one spooky hotel I want to stay a few nights. Dude, it's a beautiful hotel. Beautiful hotel. Dave's saying, I don't see Remco getting dropped. He will be doing the dropping. TT as... Yeah, dude, I think this is the kind of climb that Remco could smash everyone. He'll be right there. His results he's shown earlier at Trofeo on that. Let's take a look at Remco... Actual GC, let's go there. Remco Evenepoel. Okay, so he's done 3 races already, the Trofeo series. So the first one was a TT. Okay, so there's the first one, just a TT. That's all it was. Flat. Let's take a look at his second race where he went on a 55-kilometer break. Hilly. It had 2,500 meters of climbing. And that's the one that he won by 1 minute and 38 seconds over Antonio Morgado, the 22-year-old from UAE. Boom! Right there, guys. 22 years old. He's Portuguese. He dropped everyone on the climbs, guys. He just went. And I'm going to have a look at it here, guys. I think he went on this climb here. So it said a 55-kilometer break. Race was 154 kilometers long. So around kilometer 100 he went. So he went on the Col de Soler right here. This is a super famous climb in Mallorca. So he went on this climb and just rode away to the finish. No one could touch him. See ya. Now, doesn't mean he's going to outclimb Poggy, but then he won by 19 seconds over Matthias Rondel at the this one, Palenka. Little tune-up races for him. So, yeah, Remco can climb. Remco can climb, guys. Don saying Euskaltel is a funny name. I think Euskaltel is a Spanish telecom company. They've been around forever. Euskaltel, Euskadi. 2003 on Luzardi Dan, Ibam Mayo, Heimar Zubeldia in orange launched the Armstrong attacks, especially Mayo. Dude, I remember those. It was the 3 of them. Is that the one where Lance caught his handlebars on the musette bag? I think it was. And he crashed himself and Mayo, I think. And then when they both got off the ground, Lance got going again, then he slipped out of his pedal and almost crashed Mayo again. I remember that a lot. When Euskaltel was a World Tour team, Basque Company. Yeah, they're definitely a Basque country from the northern part of Spain there, up in the Cantabrian region. Between the Cantabrian Mountains and the Cantabrian Sea. Guys, I did a whole video about that on my channel. It's a video where I just ride my bike through the Cantabrians. I talk about the Cantabrian geology, all the Cantabrian bears that are in the area. Don saying Remco is the best when the other best ones aren't there. Yeah, totally. Yeah, the Muskat Classes finished a couple hours ago. That was Mauro Schmidt winning that one, dude. I saw that one go off. I actually saw the finish because I was like, there's no way I'm covering this one. Even the UAE Tour, I think the women's race started at 2:55 this morning. I'm like, I'm not covering that one either. But I did see the finish of it. I was up by 3 a.m. The dogs were running around the house at 3 a.m. barking. So, like, the dogs are insane right now. I don't know what to do with them. I really can't take them anymore. Yeah, get home, take care of your animals, lady. Lance destroyed everyone. Mayo attacked when they got back to Ulrich. Yeah, dude, I'm thinking about pulling up some of those old videos, find a good place on YouTube to get them the best quality I can, and do my own commentary over time. Dude, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. 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 Stop saying I'm thinking about it, Colin. I'm going to do it. All I need to do is change it in a way, and you need to add to the video. You can't just play the video and say, oh, this is mine. You can't do that. But I can play the video and give you my impression as to what's going on. We can relive the moments. Dude, I think that'd be really fun. So I'm going to find some really cool climbs, maybe some cool TT action, and we're going to do that. We're going to do it. Dudes, just so you know too, yesterday, video 500 on my channel. I've done 500 videos on this channel. And you can kind of get the gist of how long they all are. I don't make 5-minute videos. A short video would be half an hour, 40 minutes. I put so much time into this channel, guys. Thanks for supporting it. Adrenaline is the most insane PED ever. We should have a classic ride commentary segment. Dude, Don, exactly. We'll just play some of the cool, Lance Armstrong stuff, the Marco Pantani stuff, all that stuff. And I'll make it so it looks a little bit different. What a lot of guys do is they flip the image. You can do that. I don't need to do that. I think if I do a full commentary, YouTube gives you the go-ahead. Like, you're adding something to it. Because everything on YouTube is kind of fair use. Someone could take my video. They could take this video. And if they changed it enough, then they're allowed to do that. Travels with Tony's back. Tony, how's the wind today? I see these guys are riding a lot of flat here for the first while, heading to the shore, heading to the coast, and I'm wondering if they're going to encounter some winds. I got no data here from PCS as to what the weather's like. I'm looking for a fresh breeze of at least 25k an hour. We're going to head back to Tour Tracker here. It's saying the breakaway will soon reach the coast and turn north towards Alicante. Yeah, I think there's a casino in Vegas called Aliante. Went there a few years back. Yeah. It was actually a good resort. It's a good casino. It's up on the north side of Vegas. I think it basically services, I think it's the Nellis Air Force Base. And there's a big drag racing strip up there. I think people up there tend to stay up there a lot. Greg LeMond's 99 TT. Yeah, dude, that one too. For Dave saying that. Dude, Flocky, I'm definitely monetized on YouTube. Yeah, 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours in the past. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I've been monetized on YouTube now for all of last year and the year before. So I had my little, like my virtual cycling stuff I used to do. I used to do all that. That's all I used to do. And then we got the idea to do this because I like talking about cycling so much. It's all I really talk about, guys. It is my favorite sport. I like to watch other sports though too. I like watching baseball. I like watching football. I like watching hockey. I've noticed that I'm not signed into Sportsnet right now, so Joey's going to have to get us signed back in. If you don't log in every few days, it just kicks you out, and I don't even know what the password is. I guess I could just ask her. Yeah, so, okay, Tony, wind here in Valencia is 15 to 20 miles an hour, gust to 30 miles an hour. So, dude, there could be echelons along the coastlines there for sure at Valenciana here. Fresh breezes and Blue Thunder mode will be coming up this summer, Dawn. I think we're probably going to see some Blue Thunder mode, I'm going to say, in some of the spring classics. I'm sure they're going to want to put some Paris-Roubaix, Milan-San Remo. I'm hoping. You know what? I'm going to reach out to Matt today, which means probably 4 days from now. And I'm just going to ask him, dude, are you doing any of them so I can show off Bike Terra? And it helps me out a lot too. Yes. Okay, yeah, good comment here, Tony. I saw the opening games, and I'm like, is that tonight? It's tonight. Olympics start tonight, opening ceremonies from Milan-San. Okay, dude, I don't even know where the Olympics are. Like, where are the Olympics? Well done, dude. Thank God for bicycle lovers. Yeah. Dude, yeah, I know. So yeah, dude, I'm monetized. Not really killing it right now. It's just a tiny bit of hobby money for me right now. I will say, guys, Tour de France last year, the month I started, big. It was big. When you're getting like 50 to 80,000 views a day, which I was getting, yeah, it's then all of a sudden you're going, hey, wait a second here. Why am I doing that job when I can do this job? The problem is you can't get that Tour de France fever all year long. So I would say July, August, September were really good, with July being the best. Now, this year, we're going to have the Giro in May, so I'm hoping I can ramp it all up sooner, and the channel will keep growing, so then when the Tour de France comes around again, it'll be better than last year. But this is just my hobby job. My main job's got to be my property management and real estate. Nellis, former home of the SR-71 Blackbird. Really? I didn't know that. Light the afterburner. Let's get high. Oh, yeah, let's get hot. Dude, that's another one. That's an Aliens, isn't it? I think the sergeant, let's get hot. All right, people, let's get hot. He's got a cigar out. Yeah, dude, I love it. Speaking of restaurant, anyone seen the movie Firefox? I was just thinking about one too, man. I think that was supposed to be a MiG-29, wasn't it? I think the Firefox was, I think it was a fictional one at the time. Yeah, dude, I do remember that movie. Great sprint stages should be SR-71 mode. Dude, Lorena Vibes, guys, watch it. Watch it. I'm going to post it on both Inside Cycling World on Facebook, and I'm going to post it to the Colin Emerson page on Facebook. They're both doing the same thing now. And, man, her sprint is so freaking good, dudes. So good. Travels with Tony. Okay, it's Northern Italy, multiple venues. Dude, I don't even know where I'm going to watch the Olympics. How do you watch the Olympics now? Do I got to pay? Probably. Guys, I need to use the bathroom. Do I got to pay? Guys, I need to walk upstairs. Do I got to pay? Everything you got to pay for now. Maybe Prime might have some coverage. Oh, Sportsnet might have some coverage. Dudes, hang on here. Does Sportsnet? Because then I'm going to have to ask Joey for the login. Plus, I wanted to watch a hockey game last night when I was on the couch. And I'm like, I can't log in. Have Olympics. Let's see. Yes, they do. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. I'm on it. I'm on it, folks. So I got to get that dialed in tonight. I think what I can do too, guys, I could watch the Olympics on here and do kind of my goofy commentary of whatever sport I'm watching that I know nothing about. Eddie's back too. Malaysian rider got number 14 out of 23 in the Asian Championships male time trial. Flocky, yes, dude. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like the videos, guys. Like the videos. Like the videos. Flocky, you're the new channel administrator. If Joey was here right now, she'd be like, every time I go upstairs, you're not saying it enough. You got to say it more, Colin. So, firewall the throttle. Let's get it. Travels with Tony, you should probably be getting close to 1K per month for the Grand Tour stuff, maybe more. Tony, when you say that, I think you're saying $1,000 a month, I would assume. Eastward Learning, I think Russian, okay. Yeah, dude, I haven't seen Firefox. I think I've seen Firefox once in my life, so I haven't seen it in like 40 years. I'll have to watch that. So I do have it on Sportsnet. So Sportsnet is like Canadian TSN, whatever you want to call it. Or ESPN, whatever you guys have in the States. Travels with Tony, the Winter Olympics opening ceremony will be broadcast live on CBC, Sportsnet, TSN, and NBC for cable viewers. Oh, CBC Gem, I do have that too. Okay, so I do have a full Sportsnet account. We, watching the baseball playoffs, love that. Dude, it's hard to imagine that baseball playoffs just finished, I think, on November 1. Seemed like it was so long ago. Let me jump back to Tour Tracker here for a little bit, see if we got any other stuff here. Yeah, the average speed for the first hour was 51.5k an hour. Going to come back to PCS for a second. We have 5 riders in the front group. 1 rider only being 10 seconds down overall. Danny Vandertook is only 7 seconds down, and Matthias Bias here 10 seconds down. 32 seconds back, we've got Chasers, and then it's 2.5 minutes to the peloton. So these guys are here. These guys might all come back together, these front 8. It's possible. Maybe on the foot, like the slope, these foothills here, where we're first starting to climb. Waiting for coin-operated toilet paper dispensers and public wash. Yeah, dude. Any way they can think to bleed some money out of you, why not? Tony saying, travels on NBC always sucks. I'm doing the commentary and watch along for alpine skiing on my channel. Dude, are you really? Dude, Tony, are you really? Yeah, dude, send us a link. Send us a link. They only ever focus on the U.S. athletes, it's true. Malaysia only has one participant. What is the one Malaysian athlete going to be doing from a country that gets no snow? What are they going to be? Probably, I would imagine skiing. Flocky, there will be a time when you break off to advertise Pop-Tarts. Dude, that's how I'm going to fuel myself today. So I'm thinking once I'm done here, guys, I'm just going to get some... I've got my kit hanging. I've got 3 or 4 pairs of bibs hanging right now. I may have to throw them in the dryer just for a quick smidge. I don't like to dry my cycling gear. And then I'm just going to hit the bike. And I'm just going to rock it out. A lot of Metallica, a lot of GNR, a lot of AC/DC. I'm just going to zone out. And I'm not going to try to go 3 hours and then take a break and go again, because 3 hours is enough that you don't want to get back on. So I think I got to shorten it up a little bit. Just get off, take 5-minute breaks, 10-minute breaks. Every hour outside, every hour inside is like an hour and a half outside minimum, I would say. So it's going to be a long one. And then, dude, if I can start early, like let's say I can start at, what time is it? 6:30 already. Let's say I start at 9. Worst case scenario, I'm hoping I'll be riding till about 3 o'clock. Maybe longer. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Guess it depends how I feel too. Wow. Danny Vandertook's mom. His mother was ice skater Kaska Ragulska. She competed in the 1994 European Championships all around. Wow. There you go. Watch the coverage with the sound off. Biathlon is far... Yeah, I love biathlon too, dude. I love the cross-country skiing, the shooting. I love all that. The Jamaican bobsled team. Calgary, 1988, bro. Dude, I was in amongst all that. Calgary was taking over by Olympic fever. I was at probably one of my first jobs back then. I graduated high school in 87. And I remember the boss, hey guys, if you got tickets to the Olympics, just tell us and just go. You got the time off. Just go. It's the Olympics. Yes, someone did say GNR. LMF 25 from Whitley Bay. Dude, I love GNR. Love them. I love the story behind them. No Eddie the Eagle or Jamaica Bobsleigh this year. No, dude, I know. Cool Runnings. Yes, dude. That was all part of this. YouTube monetization is brutal outside the US. RPM of $2 to $3 in Austria and Spain. When I publish from the US, more like 7. Yeah, so that'll be, I think you're saying, what you get paid per 1,000 views. And guys, I always say to people too, because people look at my videos going, holy crap, dude, you got 90,000 views on that one video. That doesn't mean I got paid for 90,000 people watching it. They got to actually stick around long enough to watch some ads. That's the only way it works. But yeah, Tony, you're right. I think I see like a $6 or $7 per 1,000K views. So guys, like some of these videos I do were like, if I get 3,000 views, I don't even get, like you would think, okay, times $6, that's 18,000, that's $18. No, I don't even get that. Because some people just pop in, pop out. They don't watch enough of the ad. Or maybe they skip the ad too quick. You get nothing for that. And that's how it works. And I don't even really care. Feel the rhythm, the rhyme. It's bobsled time. Thank you. I don't even know what you're saying there. Okay, I saw LMF 25. I saw GNR with Faster Pussycat at Newcastle City Hall in 1987. Best gig I've been to. Dudes! Okay, so I've only seen GNR once. I miss GNR like in their hype. I'm so mad about that. I know Joey said she saw them up in Edmonton. So I really wasn't into them. I just wasn't. And now that I absolutely love them, and Axel, I love the guy. He just doesn't have the same voice as he used to. He blew his voice out years ago. But in their heyday, 87, 88, I'd say through 92, I don't think there was a better live band for how good they could perform, particularly Axel. Running around on stage, not even just doing dance moves like modern pop singers do where they got their choreograph. He's racing around up the things, climbing things, singing perfectly, guys. What a great band they are. And so when we went to the Power Trip show, still have it on, October 6th. Yeah, October 6th, 2023. Wow, another lifetime ago for me. No memories, Colin. Don't let the memories rush in. Push them aside. GNR. It was Iron Maiden night 1 on a Friday night and GNR. And GNR they played over 3 hours. They broke curfew. They're not supposed to play that late. And there's tons of houses around the Polo Club there in Indio. So they probably got fined for that. Eddie in Alpine. Okay, she's in Alpine skiing, or he's in Alpine skiing. Sorry. Yeah, they probably live in Europe and train over there and just represent Malaysia. And YouTube has another stat called estimated monetized view, which is only a fraction, 36% of total views. Other views of the same video might not show any ads. Oh yeah, dude, there's so much, like, people always say, well, how does it work? I don't think anyone really knows the YouTube algorithm. Only YouTube does. You never know what you're going to get. Yeah, LMF. Yes, Colin. Yep, Colin. GNR were immense and unstoppable back. Yeah, their first album, dudes, I keep saying it. Go pick out your favorite band. Any band. And their debut album. Not the second album, not the third album when they hit their peak. Like, dude, I love Metallica as well, right? Metallica's debut album does not compare to Appetite for Destruction. That first album, Appetite for Destruction, debut album, I'd say that's the best debut album by any band of all time. You'd have to go listen to it to understand all the music, all the songs that were on there. That's my opinion. Let me know what yours is. Dougie Doug played Sanka in Cool Runnings. That was how... Okay. Dude, I'm not even sure if I've seen that whole movie. Eddie, last edition, 2 participants in alpine skiing and figure skating. It's easy to have figure skating with training in the mall who have... Okay, yeah, that's right. As Tony says, the YouTube algorithm is a moving target. Travels with Tony. Favorite band is Rush. Tony, is that your favorite band? I would say it's my favorite band. Like, dudes, I absolutely love... Here's the story, guys. So me and Joey Jojo went to Metallica in Vegas in February of 2022. Guys, I think about this a lot because I think about where my career path went sideways. And so I had a job interview up in Edmonton, geology job for the government. And I also got accepted into this project management crash course, 6 months of your life. We'll teach you everything you need to know to do it. I never even booked the geology interview. And I scheduled the project management course, program, whatever you want to call it, interview. It ended up being at 7 a.m. in the morning in Vegas. There was a time change there and we were on a different time. So I remember that distinctly. And I remember Russia invaded Ukraine again for the second time, 2022. And I remember Metallica there. Great concert. Loved it. We had so much fun. Greta Van Fleet was there. Great band too. And like I remember saying to Joey, well, I'm not a huge fan of Metallica, but their music sounds perfect. It was when we went to the Power Trip. When we went to this one, I was more excited because I know Judas Priest was playing, Iron Maiden. And then after that, I kind of digested everything I could about Metallica and Guns N' Roses as well. And AC/DC as well. I read everything there was to read or listened to it in one way or the other. Tony saying since 1979. Dude, was that 2112? That's after 2112, I think. Eddie saying cycling in the snow in the next Winter Olympics. Swoosh Kid, dude's back. Swoosh Kid 2001, Slovakia bronze medal. Last Winter Olympics in men's hockey, Canada 6th. Dude, I'm going to get up to speed on all my Olympic stuff here. Dude, my uncle has a country place that no one knows about. He says it used to be a farm before the motor something. That's red barchetta, guys. It's all about a red Ferrari that gets stashed away. And I think it's in the future. And I think at this point, cars are illegal in that song. Red barchetta is off of... I don't even know why. Moving Pictures? Red barchetta is Moving Pictures, I think. That's with YYZ. Yeah, freaking amazing album. Norway is a powerhouse in Winter Olympics, even though they send less athletes than any other countries. Yeah, dude. Norway. Again, guys, every country has their sport. Let's see. I wonder how Norway's American football team is. Yeah, just great. How is Norway's cricket team? Just incredible. It's not their sport. They could have ice motorcycling or MTB downhill on snow. Oh, Mega Avalanche, dude. I love that stuff, Tony. I watch that 24/7. I watch that stuff all the time. Dude, that could be a sport. Don't they have downhill mountain bike at the Summer Olympics? If so, they should have the Mega Avalanche for winter. Aaron's here checking in. What's up so far? Dudes, we watched Lorena Vibas. Well, I watched Lorena Vibas absolutely destroy the entire field at stage 2 of the UAE Women's Tour this morning. Like, such a powerful sprinter, guys. Go find a replay somewhere. We've got the Tour de Garde going on right now. I'm actually watching that. I'm waiting for Valenciana to come online. Video. But we are following it here, guys. We've got... Dudes, I said it before. I said I think those front 8 will all come together. There was a 32-second gap. You know what probably happened there? Those front 5 are like, dudes, we got 3 guys behind us. We need more firepower if we want to stay away. Let's just dial it back a little bit. Let them jump on, and then they can be part of the freight train that's going to be moving through here. The chain gang. Peloton's at 240. Today is going to be a really interesting day. We got a climb at, climb that's going to peak out about a kilometer 120. A second little bump and straight downhill finish here. It's going to be a really good race today, guys. Dawn saying I watched Cool Runnings as a double feature screening with Mrs. Doubtfire, maybe, when one of my friends worked as a movie theater. John Candy and Robin Williams. Oh, yeah, dude, they're both gone. Dawn saying Norway is ping pong. I don't know anything, lol. Yeah, dude, I know, right? Dave, does Canada have a cricket team? I don't know if Canada has a professional cricket team. Like, I don't know. I think we've got the right kind of population base here that I think cricket would be pretty popular in Canada. You know, cricket being big in all the Commonwealth countries, India. I think Pakistan's big into cricket too. Like, huge. Malaysia's good in badminton. Yeah, dude, like every country has their sport. It could be based on the climates, whatever they're into. Aaron Smith, Italian mixed doubles curling team that had won 22 in a row, lost to Canada in round robin play. Dude, welcome aboard, Canadians. The Canucks are coming, guys. That's the first I've heard about it. Awesome stuff, guys. So yeah, 8 riders up front, 2 minutes 40 seconds back. Guys, we're still hammering here. Average speed has dropped a little bit, still going 48.4k an hour average over the first hour and 18. First hour, we were at 51.5k an hour average speed. I'm ready for Remco to unleash on the field today. I hope Remco can keep his form all year long. That's what I'm hoping. We don't want him getting tired out and dropping out on a stage at the Tour de France like he did last year when he just absolutely cracked, imploded. And we're going to do this here. We're going to look at this. Dudes, I'm thinking I might run up and get a coffee. My voice is getting quite dry right now. Yeah, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Goodbye. Just go away. Dudes, let me do that. And I'm going to say that I'm going to get a holding screen again for about the millionth time. You're just going to have to look at a blank screen. Let's just put it on Tour Tracker maybe. I'll show you where they are on screen. Wow, they've moved quite far. So they're on the coastline now. Yeah, right along the coastline you can see, guys. And they will be turning north and then inland to the big climb of the day. So we'll just leave it there for now, guys. Yeah, let me grab that coffee. Thanks, guys. right, dudes, we're back. Got the fresh coffee here. Here she is. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, dudes. Let's see where we're at here. I don't need that open, and we're gonna get that going again. Okay. Oh, wow. Sunnybrook Park has two to three large cricket fields that are here packed awesome. Dude, I could see cricket being big in Canada. Did not know until yesterday that Mads had crashed at stage 1. Surgery to, yeah, broke, fractures in his hand and apparently a broken collarbone. Garcia Prunier, let's go. Yeah, he's up there, dudes. Garcia Prunier is in that front group. Here, let's come back here. Yeah, it's Raul Garcia Prunier. Only 10 seconds down. Danny Vandertook's well. Again, Danny's there to try to get KOM points. He's going to fight for that all the way today. I hope that the peloton doesn't catch them till, over the top. There's a chance. Hope for us old guys. Magnus Court. Yeah, exactly. Put a blonde stash on map to track them. Yep. Tony's asking, Ez, are you from Malaysia? He's definitely from Malaysia. His name's Eddie. Who is the oldest rider on the World Tour now? Dude, it's got to be someone... Dude, I think there's some older Movistar riders, like maybe 38 years old. Dude, I'd have to look at all the teams. Actually, I don't know offhand. Aaron saying Norway's Winter Olympic dominance, not only due to their climate and outside sport culture, but the fact that they dominate Nordic skiing, which is the swimming of... Yeah, dude, exactly. Exactly. There's certain sports... And I've always thought this about swimming too. You can show up and win 15 medals in one game. It's just that type of sport. Because this swimming stroke is slightly different than this swimming stroke, which is... It'd be kind of like we're doing the 100-meter running event, and we're going to do it backwards too. We're going to run it backwards as well. Or we're going to run it sideways. You got to sidestep it the whole way. It's kind of like... That's how I look at swimming. I do really like watching swimming. Top competitors that have never won a race in Spain, Yves Lampert. He's got 16 career pro wins and never won in Spain. And then we have Mateusz Waszek here. Yeah, swimming's just one. If you're good at swimming, you're probably good at all elements of swimming. And you can enter every event. It's a lot different than, say, being a cyclist. You're not going to be a world-class climber and a world-class time trialist and a world-class track sprinter at the same time. It's just not possible. It's not possible. So it's different. Simon Clark is 39, Cape. And I think Simon is retiring right away too. I think he's got one or two last races left. It said that he was going to retire at the end of... Actually, I think Simon was going to retire at the end of January. So maybe he is retired now. Yeah, Aaron, each Nordic event tests essentially the same aerobic skill, similar to 4 swimming strokes. Yeah, Aaron, you're saying exactly what I'm saying, dude. Again, we got to meet in Cabo. Yeah, they hoard medals. That's why... How many medals does Michael Phelps has? And if you look at the world's best cyclist in the world, okay, maybe not a track cyclist. I think they can get more medals too. But a road cyclist, no one's got 30 medals. It's just... You couldn't do it. Take a chance on ABBA, yeah. Imagine Summer Olympics having 4 ITT distances and profiles. Remco would win 3. Poggy would win 1. Yeah, I can see that too. Okay, Ginger, don't come under my feet. I still have Avery's dog here. She will not leave my side. I keep calling her Rusty, Rusty was the first dog that the girls ever had when I met them way back in 2010. I think Rusty's been gone. I don't know. She was pretty old. Rusty was an old dog. Rusty, she probably made it to about 16 maybe. Yeah, she's probably been gone maybe 2 years. Okay, Aaron, we know why Colin likes swimming. Same as cycling. It's the legs. Yeah, dude. Classic skiing or skate skiing. I love all the cross-country skiing, guys. I used to do a bit of cross-country skiing when I was younger. A little bit of skate skiing. I like it too because in my dog sled racing days, guys would do ski joring. And I know a lot of people think, ski joring is where you tie yourself to a horse and do all that crazy stuff. Ski joring is where you have a team of dogs that helps you. Anywhere, I think you're allowed up to 3 dogs at most events. 3. That's too much power. Too much power. And so you're hammering with those dogs around the course. Oh, Mayo and Zubeldi earlier. Yeah, dude, it would be so cool to do some videos where we look back. I mean, the video is going to look pretty crappy because it's going to be so grainy, but who cares? That's the memory that's burned in my head. Oh, the Armstrong look at Ulrich, which apparently Armstrong said later. He goes, I was just looking back behind my shoulder. Like, I wasn't looking at him. But we'll call it a look. Michael Phelps won gold medals across 5 Olympics spanning 20 years. Yeah, dude, crazy. Rusty got Rusty. Did she? Yeah, she was a good old little girl. And in her end days, she would not leave my side. And so Ginger looks like her, maybe a little bit bigger. She will not leave my side right now. She's good down. This is Avery's dog. This dog here, Ginger, used to live in this house. Ginger was kind of a dog we got Avery after Ryan passed, her boyfriend. We thought, well, it gives her something. It gives her something, right? So, wow, that was... Wow, you know what's crazy? Ryan Macbeth, cool young kid. He's been gone, wow, 8 years, March 13th. That is insane. 8 years. Like, Avery was just a teenage girl. Now she's like full-grown woman. That's life, guys. Flies right by. Aaron saying confusing a Ginger with Rusty get you in big trouble if there were 2 past redheaded girlfriends. Dude, I keep calling her Rusty all the time. I'm like, Rusty, come on, Rusty, come on. And I'm like, it's Ginger, it's Ginger. They call her, Joey Jojo calls her Ginny Gonger. That's her name for her. Yeah, okay. Another goofy name. By the end, they were dragging your poor butt around the finish line. Yeah, dude, ski joring. Yeah, so basically every sprint race I would go to, there'd be a ski jor class. Generally at a sled dog race like sprinters, there'd be a 10-dog class, 10-dog 10 mile, 6-dog 6 mile, 4-dog 4 mile. You get the point, right? Juniors would race like 2 dogs 2 miles, and there'd be a ski jor class as well that would probably run the same course as the 2-dog, maybe the 4-mile course. Okay, this name here, we're just going to say Glebo of Norway has 6 Winter Olympic golds and 15 World Championship golds in Nordic events, and he is only 28. Yeah, certain sports you can just rack up the medals. They both give you wigs. Yeah, Dave and his Red Bull and Playtex. Similar Nordic athlete have multiple medals in multiple Olympics as well. Tenzing Nordi comes to mind. There's a Canadian. She used to be a track cyclist. She's a redhead. Anyone know her name? Dave might know her name. Trying to remember her name. I think she medaled in cycling and winter. I think she was a speed skater. Sarah. Yeah, she medaled in speed skating and track cycling. But those courses are easy crossovers. I mean, easy. Okay, you got to be an Olympic athlete. You know what I'm saying, guys, right? If you're an Olympic athlete and you're doing one, you can probably jump to the other pretty easy. Not for me, though. Dawn likes the biathlon, long-range shooting skills, cross-country skiing skills. Yeah, you got to calm that. You got to calm the body down. Get that resting heart rate down. Yes, Tony, and if used improperly, there will be blood. Dave. Clara Hughes. Clara. Okay, Sarah, Clara. You know, close enough, right? Sorry, guys. It's only Inside Cycling World here. That's all it is. I'm going to see if Valenciana is live now. Still not live. And we're not live for a bit here, guys. So I just got to keep the show going right now. Family active in different races today. So over at the UAE Tour, we have Ilse Plumers. And over at the Muskat Classic, it looks like we got her brother, Rick Plumers. At the Tour de Garde, on screen right now for me, David Bass. And at the Valenciana, Mattea Bass, who is in this front group right here. 10 seconds down overall, this dude. So here he is. He's 29. Let's take a look at his brother. 27, younger brother. I think it's crazy when they're twins, but not in this case. He's done all the Trofeo. This is the guy that's here. Mattea Bass is in that front group. I'm killing his name. That's okay right now. It's early on a Friday morning. I was just going to say Saturday there for a second. This day is so out of whack. Oh, yeah, Super Bowl weekend too, guys. Super Bowl weekend. Don't forget about that. Who's playing? I think Seattle's playing. I don't even know. Biathlon betting can be so when you pick or shooting and get all 5 or missing out. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, the penalty laps. That's right. I forgot about the penalty laps. Dave's saying I miss her. I met her. She is the sweetest person ever. She was doing a commercial shoot. It was raining. A young lady didn't have a rain gear. Clara gave her rain jacket. Really? Wow. Yeah, Clara was really awesome. I know she did some mental health stuff too. She's big into that. She hugged every one of us that showed up and waited for her in the rain for her. Seattle versus Patriots. Oh, I did know that because I did see the Patriots game. I watched it. Patriots Denver. So I think I'll try to watch it. We'll see. I got to find out where I can watch it first. I probably got to pay to watch it, right? Probably got to pay to watch it. I don't even know if it's on Sportsnet. Probably not because it's American. They're going to want to tie up all the rights to it. Oh, it was for Bell. Let's talk. I remember that. I do remember that. Seattle Seahawks versus the Patriots this weekend. I put 20 down on a scoring pool. Yeah, dude, I just don't really follow football as much as before. Yeah, it's fun. I think I would honestly probably rather follow baseball now. After like really getting into this year, seeing a couple live games, seeing the Rockies play the Dodgers way back in June there. That was such a fun time sitting there in Denver. Maybe that'll be my new thing, going to baseball games across the U.S. I think I would really enjoy that. Trying to tie a concert into it somehow. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Whenever we travel to Vegas, we always catch a Golden Knights game there. They put on quite the show. Fox Sports. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to watch that. Like, dude, we don't have any normal TV here. We have Prime, and you can get access to some normal channels through Prime, but I'm not going to pay to watch it. I'm just not. Oh, Ravels 20 CTV and TSN in Canada. Okay, I probably got to pay to watch them both. So basically, I'm just like internet here. So Netflix, Prime. But with Prime, you can get a lot of the kind of normal channels, if you want to call it that. Dave's saying he's feeling her hug again just right now, thinking about that. I want a hug from Lorena Vivas. Just saying, boys. Just saying. Go to a bar. Dude, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the answer, Dave. Dude, good one, dude. Why would I sit around? I can go to the bar. Yeah, dude, I would root for Seattle. I still remember my trip to Seattle, late August of 2024. We were right downtown. We had a really great spot, but we didn't know what it was like down there either. So they got what's it called? There's a market there. I think it's called Pike's Market or Pike's Place Market or something like that. Is that right, guys? Seattle has this really famous waterfront market there. We were like 1.5 blocks from it in this tall apartment building. And then 1.5 blocks this way was like the meth capital of the world. I think, yeah, it's funny so we were there, I think all day Thursday. So the Metallica concerts are like a Friday night, Saturday nights are off night, and then Sunday night they play. It's a 2-night concert. We probably flew in on Wednesday, had Thursday to kill, walked around. Yeah, that's when we do our sightseeing. We look at everything. Friday is just hanging out, go to the concert that night. Saturday, we went to a casino outside of town. It was a really fun casino too. Sunday, you do it again. We always have a rest day before we fly home on the Tuesday. So Monday, I was sitting in the room and I found a video called like Second and Third or something like that, the meth capital of the United States of America. Like, dude, 1 block from where I was staying. It was so obvious there. I think Seattle's a cool city, but some of the smells downtown would blow your mind. I can just say that. So yeah, that was Metallica. We tried to go to the Metallica pop-up store. We couldn't even get in it. Their lineup was so long, so Joey was very disappointed about that. We did do some shopping. The casino day was really fun. The Metallica concerts, dude, are just awesome. And what's crazy, guys, I do have a clip. So when we went to Metallica, this is a crazy story, guys. We had fantastic seats. We were like just in the first tier, straight shot, awesome. And the boys walked out over here. You could see James Hetfield, Kirk Hammett, Robert Trujillo, Lars Ulrich walk out. check this out. We had tickets for 2 nights, okay? The Friday night and the Sunday night in those really good seats where we had a blast. On Saturday, maybe that night even, Joey had went and bought tickets over on another section so that she could get closer to James Hetfield walking out. Okay, a little insane, but Joey is an impulse buyer. She's very impulsive. So I'm like, okay, so what do we do with the other tickets? She goes, I don't care. Like, we didn't even resell them, nothing. We just abandoned them. Like, so stupid, really. We did sit in the other section, and it was right where they walked out. We couldn't get to the rail to look down where they were standing because security was pushing everyone away. Joey's in love with James Hetfield. Good for you. And so she ran her way to the front and was screaming at him, which I didn't really notice anything at the time. Okay, so right here, I'm going to back this up a bit. Does Fox have a YouTube channel? Baseball coming to Vegas in 2 years. Oh, dude, that's going to be good. Yeah, it gives me more reason to go to Vegas. I need stuff to do there. I don't know why American football called American football, as they play in hand with ball like a curved egg. Okay. The 49ers Ravens was the last Super Bowl I actually cared about, from Dave. Best bet would be a sports bar. Good idea. Dude, yeah, I'm going to do that. I think Kasha would be his hug from Aaron. Yeah. Aaron wants Kasha. Yeah, dude, from Aaron, Pike's Place Pier. Yeah, so Aaron, we would go down the elevator. I imagine we were going north, one left, and we were on that little cobbled road. Pike's Place is right there. Really cool. The original Starbucks is right there. Lots of cool art stuff. Joey overpaid for some art that she's never put up. It just sits in a pile somewhere. Impulse buyer. Dave saying Annemiek van Vleuten or Julie Furtado. Dude, meth smells like urine. That's just as simple as I can say it. That's honestly what it smells like. Me and Joey Jojo had a little walk around downtown, like, okay, what are we gonna do later? Like on our dead day. And Joey was standing there, like, with her nose plugged. The smell and the heat from like the underground parkades and garages, it's just pumping heat out. We had a Target at the base of our building, so we could do all our shopping down there. That was really cool. But there was a Macy's down there she wanted to go to. Shut down. Because there's so many meth heads walking around everywhere. So yeah, meth smells like urine. American football is not called American football in America, just football. That's right. Called because 1/3 of the game involves kicks and no soccer around in the 20s. Yeah, we just call it football here. This profile makes Puerto de Tibi look like a massive... Yeah, dude, it makes it look massive, doesn't it? Dudes, I'm going to jump back to Tour Tracker for a second here. I keep forgetting about that. So you can see where we are now. We're inland. And where's our boys? Is that right? Is that going to move here? Just keep an eye on those little dots there, guys. Let's see what we can see. If it's being refreshed live right now. They're going past the marina area here. Yeah, this seems about right. We're not going to climb until we turn left and start going in. There we go. So it's refreshing maybe every 15 to 20 seconds, something like that. 2 groups, 8 riders out front, the peloton chasing at 2:55. Guys, we're going to enter... I'm saying we're entering phase 2 shortly. Today, phase 2 is going to come early. It's going to come somewhere on these slopes here. Maybe with about 50 Ks to go, I think we're going to see some huge attacks. Dude, I love this. Hey, Chris Billingshurst, welcome to the channel, dude. Yeah, there is cycling, dudes. We just get sidetracked at times. It's usually how it goes. Chris, we're watching the Comunitat Valenciana stage race. Right now, the riders are 70 kilometers from the finish. I'll jump back to PCS for a second here. We've got 8 riders in front. Peloton chasing at 2:55. And yeah, again, looking at over on PCS here, phase 2 of the race, let's say about a kilometer, 110 into the race. Average speed, guys, still rocking at 50.1 K an hour. We've got 2 riders up front that... We actually got 3 that are high up in the GC. Mattia Bass, Danny Vandertook, and Raul Garcia Pernia. All within 10 seconds of the leader, Binion Gourmay. We're going to jump back, get caught up. So, Chris, welcome aboard, dude. Yeah, you just caught us at a weird, wacky point here. But, dude, I appreciate it. Dave's saying he's calling my name, probably probably making me pay attention. Oh, another hug would be the director of the Tour de France Femmes. Oh, dude, yeah. Okay, dude, we're getting pervy over here now. We're being those guys. Yeah, Dave's saying yes. Yeah, so Dave was trying to let me know someone here is like, dude, what am I watching even? Dude, you're lucky you didn't walk in when I was showing vacation pictures, dog sled pictures. But Chris, welcome aboard, dude. Where you from? Oh, there you go. I am at the Melia Hotel in Alicante. Dude, awesome. So, dude, that's where we're going today. We're going to Alicante. Isn't that where we're going? Yeah, sure we are. I saw that earlier today. Yeah, I don't know where it is right now, but we'll figure it out. Just flying by the seat of our pants here, guys. So the Melia Hotel, I think I've stayed at a Melia Hotel in Mexico. Chris, we chat about everything, especially cycling, but tangents can take off. Oh, dude, sometimes I go so deep. Aaron, did Vives win in a close sprint or by a margin? Dude, she smashed them to live in oblivion. Dude, I was up, sitting right where I am right now, guys, watching it on the same stupid little laptop that's here. And, dude, I was up out of my chair like, rah! Dude, she had no teammates with her. There was a crash at 1.7 to go. The commentators were saying, Vives, we can't find her. Looks like she's down in about 20th place at 1.7 to go. With no one of her SD Works teammates near her. She appeared out somewhere and absolutely, like, just destroyed them. I'm going to say 10 bike lengths. By herself, no teammates. None that I could see. Yeah, dude, that was one of the most exciting sprints I've ever seen. What time are the cyclists expected to come past the hotel? Dude, I think we can get a time check here. Dude, where's Alicante on... Dude, I know I looked at a map this morning and I saw Alicante. Right now, they're still on the coastline right now. They're kind of slowly working their way inland right now. That's where they're at. It's expected that they'll be at the Puerto de Tibi by 20 after 8 in the morning, my time. So that's going to be the top of the climb, though. So, Chris, where are you with regards to the climb? Are you after the climb? Are you on the way to the climb? Maybe we can kind of pinpoint that for you since you jumped in and we were talking about anything but cycling. Dave, Aaron, Lorena Vives stomped them hard. Aaron's asking, where's Alicante? Yeah, dude, I think I saw Alicante this morning and I was talking about the Aliante Resort in Vegas. According to... Dude, yeah, dude, I'll be posting some stuff on my Facebook, Inside Cycling World, and Colin Emerson's Facebook page, just because I like to now. And I'm just going to share some of her sprint. Guys, just go watch it. It's incredible. Yeah, like show and tell with friends and strangers. Maybe Chris will get some live pics. Dude, Travels with Tony, if he's still here. Travels with Tony says he's going to be live on stage 5. And so hopefully Travels with Tony gets us some pictures live from the race course. Back to PCS here now, guys. It's 3:05. So that front group is actually working well together. They're putting a little bit of a gap into them. Okay, at the Puerto de Tibi, the KOM sprint, 3, 2, and 1 point. Seconds are available. Seconds are available. And then there's another sprint right after. So this is going to be really interesting. You could steal the lead today almost. If you're on that KOM climb and you get over the top and get to that sprint first at the bottom. So there's 6 seconds available around TB, the top and the sprint at the bottom. There's also 10, 6, and 4 seconds available at the finish line. We can see that here. Binyam Girmay has accumulated 10 seconds for his sprint win on stage 1. 6-4 for the second and third places on stage 1 in that sprint with Binyam. And there's 4 other seconds to Mats Wenzel. Oh, hang on a second. It was Lenardi, Merit, and Binyam in that sprint finish. Sevilla and Mats Wenzel would have got points, time bonifications out on course somewhere. They were in that breakaway together. Time bonifications, dude. Maybe Vlasov will light the blue touch paper to test his teammate. Dude, Red Bull looks strong. They look strong. So strong. We'll go back to Tour Tracker here. So now they are swinging more inland now, guys. I wish I knew the wind direction here. I haven't seen it anywhere yet. And where is Alicante? I guess I could pull it up on Google Maps, maybe. Could probably do that. Dudes, we're doing it. We're doing it. Chris, don't worry about this, bro. Hang on a second. And Alicante, Spain. Let's go, dude. Here's Alicante. Yeah, so here's Alicante. It looks like it's this big city here. And just from what I seen, wow, I think they might have passed you already, dude. Yeah, they passed you already. This stuff right here, guys, this pier, this marina, we can see it right here. It's right here, dudes. So they've already blown by. I guess it depends where the Malia Hotel is. And hey, dudes, let's go. This is like Trivago right here. I'm going full Trivago for you guys. He didn't check Trivago. Dude, that guy with the teeth, he didn't check Trivago. I think that guy's some famous soccer dude. God, look at all the prices on hotels here. It doesn't seem that unreasonable right now. I bet you it's like triple that in the summertime. Look at this place, $800 a night. Better be nice. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, they've already probably gone past it. Unless it's out here somewhere, they're past it now, dude. If you look here, you can see they're outside of Alicante now. They're back in the countryside. So the Alicante rush has happened. And we'll go to PCS again. Still 305 to that break there. Makes me think of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes and Tony's chocolate at the same time. Travels with Tony, exactly. Dave's waiting to see who's going to go ballistic. Dude, it's coming up soon. I'm going to say 20 kilometers. It's going to absolutely light up. It's going to light up. Maybe, like, there's a little flat section here on the profile. Does it show up on this one? Yeah, there's a little tiny flat section here. Around kilometer 111. I could see someone putting in a big attack here on the flat. Try to catch people sleeping to get over this climb first. That climb is, in total 7.5 kilometers long that they rate anyways. Hope Red Bull doesn't have wings today. They might be called cheating. Garcia Prima is a skinny dude, so good. Watt the kilo guy for the hills. Yep. Trivago and kayak. I do remember kayak. Wasn't it canoe? Okay, whatever. But Trivago is the one these days. You didn't check Trivago. It's like they get the worst people on there. And they've had different Trivago guys too. Now it's Teeth Man. Before it was some older dude, and I think there was a guy before that too. It's kind of become like a cultural thing to me. Wish I was in Alicante. It was 12 Fahrenheit this morning with concrete snow, ice hanging around. Dude, I think we're still pretty warm here right now. Let's do a quick weather check here, guys. We'll go back to our hotel's review section here over on Inside Cycle Mode. It's -1, so it's about 30 Fahrenheit. But we're going, dudes, look at this. Okay, American friends, we'll be over 50 today. 50. So it's 30 right now. We're going to 50. Oh, dudes, it says we're going to 59 this afternoon. I'm breaking out the white mesh thong today. Today's the day for it. 54 Saturday, 50 Sunday. I know after that it kind of gets a little cruddy again. But, dude, 41 for a daytime high, February in Alberta, Canada. Bring it. Bring it. Just bring me more warmth. It could be warmer all the time. I need about +2 annual average warming here. And my life will be a little bit better having to live in this hellhole of a province. In the winter. Travels with Tony. He's great. Is that Captain Crunch, Captain Morgan, or both at the same time? Dude, yeah, Captain Morgan. I haven't had a Captain Morgan night in so long, dudes. I forget what it even tastes like. I don't even know. Oh, that's him. Ian saying Jurgen Klopp, turkey teeth guy. Dude, his teeth are so bad. Like, why would he have them done like that? Like his, what do you call them, veneers? I know Joey looks at him, she's like, what? Who would ever say that look good? Like, it's full teeth. They're fake. Aaron, man, if Scotty Schleifer can shoot 73 in 9 strokes, worse than Lee, then anything can happen. Let's go, breakaway dudes. Yeah, dudes, exactly. Let's go, breakaway dudes. Let's go. Yeah, so there's 2 front grooves fused. I said that would happen earlier. Oh, check this out. The latest weather forecast is saying that there could be rain in the later part of the stage. That could affect the descent. Just depends where and when that happens. Yeah, they're just out of sight right now. Like 3 minutes. They're going to be like 2 to 3 kilometers back down the road. We're 23.8 kilometers to the top of the climb right now. So we're into it now, guys. Let's get ready for some attacks to go off. Best results for Raul Garcia Pernier for the Movistar team. 26th at the Tour de France last year. 11th at the Tour de Poland. And 3rd at the Tour de la Provence. Dude, that one's coming up soon. The Provence race, I think it's late February, maybe. I was trying to cruise around and look at some stuff last night. Yeah, Dave, you're way colder. Captain Morgan Spice Rum tastes like liquid courage. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. Or for Colin, liquid personality. Dude, sometimes Colin over at Inside Cycling World can be quite reserved. Or as Joey likes to say, he's lame. You're a stick in the mud. Get a life, Colin. So Captain Morgan brings me to life, guys. Yeah, Ian, he can eat an apple through a letterbox. Yeah, dude, that's a good one. Seems like a good move by ASO to get team that will be willing to go into every break and speed up the race. Yeah, dude, this is a good one today. This is a good one. We're still in phase 1. This is kind of like just the warm-up, the preamble. We're getting there, guys. Average speed 48.7 to go. They still have over 1,055 meters of climbing to do. So that's, guys, that's 3,300 feet of climbing they still got to do at this point. 255 now, so they pulled back a tiny bit. We can see our locations of our groups here. Looks like the leaders are at kilometer 63. The chasers are at kilometer 65. 2 kilometers separating them. Yeah, let's go. Dudes, I was doing a bit of research. I might have mentioned to someone. Metallica, July, London, July 3rd and 5th. Playing at the London Stadium. Maybe one of you guys know. I asked my Scottish friend Stephen Cycles, is it easy to get to? What's it like getting in there? Which airport do you land at to get to London Stadium? Because if you're going to be there, you want to be able to walk to the stadium. Is there tons of hotels nearby you can stay at? Are said hotels brutally expensive in the summertime? Just kind of thinking about stuff like that. Or I guess otherwise, probably look at other concerts in North America. That might be easier. Because I think the flight is a full overnight flight. Me and Joey have done that once before to Hawaii, and we hated it. Dutch Courage was the original moniker for Holland. Genever? I don't even know what that means. Putting on sunscreen at -8 sucks. Tequila is the MIA flashy thing at times. MIA? Okay, I don't know. No, Dave's saying he hasn't had tequila for breakfast. I think he's saying MIB. Oh, the flashy thing. Men in Black flashy thing. Yeah, Dave has to work, guys. He's got to go for a ride. Tequila makes her clothes fall off was a good country tune, but probably not one column. Want to be here right now. Let's go, Cabo Girls. Yeah, dudes, they got another full day there. The last day always kind of sucks because it's like, okay, well, let's get up and have breakfast. And, oh, yeah, dudes. So these 3 girls are in one room. It's a 1-bedroom suite with like a bed that folds out of the wall in the living room. That place will look like an absolute pigsty right now. We've got someone... Dudes, let's talk cycling. Okay, guys, no more fun talk. Cycling talk only. Dude, we got Fiend, the crazy dog here. Who do you think will win the stage? Dude, I'm just going to say Remco right now. I think Remco is on fire right now, and I think he's going to take it today. So, Fiend, we do talk about cycling here. Ginevra, okay. Ginevra, Dutch gin, okay. Dude, that's something, I think we talked about that a couple days ago, gin and tonics. Never a drink I've really gotten into. I actually have a really good gin upstairs that one of the dentists gave us. And I showed it to one of my cycling buddies. He goes, dude, that's my absolute favorite gin of all time. Don't even know what it's called. Last day of the vacay is absolutely the worst. So yeah, they've got today to be like, okay, we don't have to go. We don't have to go yet. We got one more day. They're probably wanting to come home. The room will look like... Dudes, let's be honest here. Let's get a little honesty in the chat. I know it's mostly men here. We all have women in our backgrounds. Maybe some of you have whatever. And that's cool too. When you travel with your women, your wife, your girlfriend, their daughters, whoever it may be, is the hotel room not an absolute freaking disaster? Like stuff everywhere, clothes scattered everywhere, 15 pairs of shoes in a corner, bathing suits hanging everywhere. I get this little tiny corner that I hang like my swimming trunks up on. I have like 2 or 3 pairs I take on like on a 4-day trip or whatever. And I don't have stuff all over the place. I keep all my clothes in my suitcase like a normal human being should. Or I put it away or I hang it. But the girls is just everywhere. I'm going to ask them to send me a picture. I'm going to ask Addison, send me a picture of the room right now. Please send me a picture of the room. It will be like, yeah, bad. It'll be really bad. Too bad Mads is out. Yeah, dude, I wish Mads was here. Like, it's like a really crappy start for him. Let the Hill Bingham remember Narvaez leading up Poggy in the Tour de France. Dude, that was fireworks. Yeah, that was, dude, I remember that stage. It was Narvaez, Poggy, and Jonas. Narvaez jumped so hard. He pulled so freaking hard, dude. He pulled off. Jonas couldn't do it. Jonas could not go even with that jump. Poggy just took off. Any words? Dude, I got to imagine that Mads is out for 4 to 5 weeks, depending on how bad the collar break is. Ginniff, Choice, Bombay, Safford's the blue one. Just need some ice. Yeah, dude, we got some of that upstairs. Joey used to drink that a little bit more way back when. But Joey doesn't drink much anymore because she gets a little bit whacked out. Just saying. Tequila makes Roseanne Barr become Roseanne Arquette. Yeah, dude. Yes. Okay, Aaron. Yes, a confirmation. At least one of you men is brave enough to agree. Yes, Colin. So are the rooms at home. Absolutely. Dude, yes, at home too. At home too. Guys, okay, getting myself in trouble here. Colin's getting himself in trouble. Most girls are really messy. Like, really messy. Stuff everywhere. Stuff thrown around. Bottles of this. Creams of that. Clothes in corners. Everywhere. They just close the door. Can't see it. Out of sight, out of mind. That's how they do it. So, if there's any young dudes here and you're just meeting, the love of your life, and you're like, wow, this is great. Dude, go look in her closet. Word to the wise. Go look in her closet. Brokers is nice and nice for the price. Dude, I can't remember the name of the one I've got. Give me a second. Okay, dudes. Like Colin's not much of a drinker, dudes. If you want to have a fun time with Colin, 4 or 5 drinks, and you're going to see the party animal come out. Otherwise, I'm lame, according to some people. Dudes, this is a bottle I got here. It's called Hendrick's Gin. Wow, 44% alcohol, so it's pretty good, pretty strong. And nice looking little bottle. I don't know if you guys know this one. I just know one of my cycling buddies says, dude, that's my absolute favorite gin of all time. So we got that going on. Maybe I'll drink this on the bike ride today. We'll see. Yeah, so if I was in their hotel room right now with them, I would be constantly stressed out. Because there's just clothes everywhere. Like, dudes, when I travel, I usually take a couple bags with me, or I have like a mesh bag. All my dirty clothes, they go into the mesh bag. They sit there on the side of the suitcase. I don't want them in the suitcase so there's any cross-contamination. Dude, I think this is what normal people do. Guys, am I normal? Guys, what do you think? Am I normal? Am I normal or are they normal? Because it kind of freaks me out. Dudes, 3:05 to the break right now. Phase 2 still not underway. Dawn, when I travel with the ladies, we keep our room pretty tidy. The kiddos' rooms at home look like a bomb went off. Okay, that's normal. My daughter's, Aaron's saying my daughter's car, which is to say my car she drives, is like a raccoon goes into the garbage. Dude, exactly the same as Joey Jojo's. Exactly the same. I'll go up. It could be my car. She's used it for whatever. Like maybe her and Kelly go out or something, and they stay the night at a hotel in Calgary after a concert. And I'll go out there and, there'll be like a coffee cup in there. Half an eaten muffin will be jammed into the cup holder. And dude, once that's in there, it's never coming out. It's never coming out. Joey's car is just an absolute disaster. Like a half-eaten hamburger laying there for like 3 days. And I'm like, what? We have 3 SUVs, so she just takes the one I probably keep the cleanest, to be honest. Nolette Gin is pricey but very nice. Plymouth the best for martini. Dude, I've never had a martini in my life. Oh, Hendrix is very unique. Oh, Aaron's a... Dude, Aaron. Cabo. Dude, when are we going to Cabo, bro? When are we going? Hendrix is very unique with its rose and cucumber notes. Dude, you sound... What's a gin connoisseur? Just a gin connoisseur? Like, is there a name for, like, a wine dude? You know the guys that smell the wine and... Dude, I just drink whatever gets thrown at me. Normal is overrated. Be unique and kind. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Most frightening sight you will ever see is an uncleaned women's public washroom. Makes men's backed up truck stop water look like an operating room before surgery. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dude, yeah, Swoosh Kid, man. Oh, dude, I love you today, man. I love you today. That is so good. Dude, where's the hearts? I don't know if they're coming. Yeah, there they go. Swoosh Kid says, at least the missing black sandals aren't cluttering the hotel. Oh yeah, dude, that was like full thermonuclear meltdown. Colin, where's my shoes? What did you do with them? Where did you put my shoes? I don't even know what shoes you're talking about. I don't like your shoes. Just throw them in the garbage. But yeah, Joey Jojo, like a lot of women, she's like a shoe person, right? Generally, when we travel, her big bag is all her stuff. Her whole carry-on will be like 15 pairs of shoes, just smashed in there in any way that they can fit like a little jigsaw puzzle. Just in case she needs those, alligator ones, or she needs the leopard print ones, or the black ones. You never know what's going to happen on vacation, right? What kind of celebrities you're going to meet on vacation. So dumb. Gin sommelier sounds very bougie. Yes, dude. Dude, I don't think I've ever made myself a gin drink. I've only had gin and tonics like out at, your typical, I don't know, like kind of more like younger persons. Still the places I go to, kind of trendy. They got like general food. They have their own brand drink names and stuff like that. Yeah, dudes, let's get it. Favorites for the final GC based on the PCS stars, Remco, over 7,000, 7,444, João Almeida, Antonio Tiberi, McNulty, and Ivan Romeo, the time trialist. Right now, I'm expecting to see Remco light something up here like he did earlier this week at the Trofeo race. Admitting to seeing a woman's public bathroom is very daring. Dave worked 20 years in long-term care facilities as janitor, blocked out to many mirrors. Yeah, Dave has got full PTSD from cleaning the women's bathrooms. Cleaning the women's bathrooms. Yeah, dude, it's so true. We're the messy ones. We're not. We're not. We don't have all the products and all that junk. Like, dudes, okay, here's my products. Okay, I probably have a few extra ones because Joey likes all my colognes and stuff. But, dude, realistic as a man, you need one stick of deodorant. You need some hair. You need a little bit of hair products. If you do. I do. And a little bit of cologne. That's it. That's it. They have all sorts of stuff. Like Joey's bathroom, dude. If I showed you a picture, I would probably be killed the next day. There's like hundreds of bottles of different things, dry shampoos and all this kind of weird stuff, and hair straightening things and products and this and that. She probably has 4 different curling irons. Look at this new curling iron, Colin. I got Colin. Yeah, it was only $200. It's going to curl my hair so much better than the other ones. Like, come on. Come on! Dave, drink gin with a Mark Paul Newman. Drink gin with a Mark Paul Newman in what new movie? Dude, I won't remember that. Best gin cocktails certainly include the G&T, the Martini, Rickery, but they're literally hundreds. Dude, I think all I've ever had is a G&T. That's it. That's all I've had. The time gap is going up right now, guys. The Peloton's actually letting them go a little bit. It's out to 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Over to Tour Tracker now. See what's going on here. I'll give you a location of where they're at as they move inland more. There we go, guys. They're actually getting close to the steep segments. They're climbing hard now. You can see them here. Looks very dry in this part of the world. And here we get into the tough stuff right here. We got some switchbacks right up in this section here going up through this town. And so this must be... Oh, no, it's not. Got some real steep sections early on. Gets steeper again. Kind of backs off a bit. And then we're going to be over the Puerto del Tibi. The Tibi? Yeah, it's Tibi. We'll be over that right away. Dave deserves a medal, absolutely. I've accidentally used the women's bathroom when in a hurry. Yeah, dude. The Sting. Okay, The Sting. Wasn't like a gangster movie or something? Oh, yeah. So, dudes, as much as I'm looking forward to this to be done, after this, I got to do that bike ride. I've hyped myself up so much, now I'm scared of it. Yeah. I guess it all depends. I could get messages from everyone down in Cabo. Who knows? Colin, can you do this for us? Colin, can you do that for us? Colin, can you pick this up for me? Colin, can you take the dogs to the groomers? I've had all those. So I guess I got to take the dogs to the groomers on 10:30 on Tuesday. Thank you. Just what I want to do. And I got to pick some stuff up in town tomorrow. If it's not too big out of the way, I'll try. I just don't know what else is going on tomorrow. After today's bike ride, I may be crippled and yeah, I may not be able to go. Yes, there we go, guys. We're 12.7 kilometers to the top. We still have 807 meters in climbing in total. That's not all on this climb, guys, because we're going to drop back down and kick right back up again. Yeah, that could be interesting too, guys. I can see, maybe they stick together and it's going to be the second attack here over the top. Getaway over the top. You'd have to be really strong, a la Remco, to do it on the first one. And he just did it through the week. He did a 55-kilometer solo break through the week. Who do we got here? We have Agnes. No, yeah, Angies. Yeah, dude, sorry. I'm going to kill your name. Do you think Benny keep the yellow jersey now, dear? Today, I don't think so. I don't think so. It all depends how he can hang on this climb. And it all depends, too, on where the other riders are in the classifications. If we look at the actual GC, Remco is only 9 seconds down. Like, pretty much the best rider in the race is only 9 seconds behind Binyam. Remco can climb. Binyam's not a great climber. This is a hard enough climb that I think Binyam could lose significant time here today. And in reality, I don't think this race has much left for Binyam to win on. Tomorrow, 3,200 meters of climbing, so harder than today. And then stage 5. Okay, no, Binyam could win on stage 5. Binyam's got a chance. That's right. It was stage 1 and stage 5 that he had a chance. It's a short stage. It's only 94K. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so fast over these climbs. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it's going to be an attack. Like, dude, the second the car pulls away, they're attacking over this category 3, racing into the valley, over the category 1 called the Port del Garbi. Never heard of that one. And then it's just a long run into the finish, about 40 kilometers. Binyam could win stage 5 as well. I don't think he's going to win the GC. I don't think there's really a chance, but he could win another stage for sure. That's his thing. He's not a GC guy. He's a stage win guy. So we're here. We're heading towards San Vicente del Respig. Yeah, on the climb, guys. Oh, there was a crash in the peloton. It's saying right now, dudes. Coverage, guys. We're gonna finally get video coverage here right away. Coverage starts at quarter to the hour. It's 21 minutes towards the hour right now. The ladies were so nice and understanding. No one got mad. They even took care of me. The climb profile looks sinister. Yeah, dude, it's pretty exaggerated, but it does look steep in places. I think it gets out to 12% gradients. Benny needs to limit losses today and ride with himself and conserve energy. Yeah, he needs to kind of like just get through this to win stage 5. That's what Benny's goal is. His goal is to not blow himself up so he can win stage 5. And same with tomorrow. He's not going to win tomorrow. Stage 5 he can win. What about gaps here now? 10.4K to the top. So they've only climbed. So guys, look at this. This stage that looks sinister, as Dave says, they've climbed 625 meters with 736 to go. So that gives us what, like 1,360 meters of climbing. Tomorrow is 3,225 meters. So it's going to be double the climbing that we do today. So all of the sprinters are going to struggle tomorrow. It's going to be GC day, climbers day tomorrow at this race. I'll jump back to PCS for a second here, and maybe we'll get some notifications on who crashed in the peloton. I can't see yet. I'm sure I'm going to see a replay once the video lights up. I'm going to keep refreshing this. And just give me a second, guys. I think I got messages coming in. Yo. Up and at it. They're probably at breakfast already, or the girls are working out. The girls have been working out a lot down there. And when I say the girls, Avery and Addison. As Addison says, Joey Jojo does not work out, which is true. She does not work out. She has intentions to work out, but it never seems to happen. Okay, come on. Let's get back here. I want to get into this race here. Yeah, showing up now, guys. So it's just gone live. I'm going to have a few minutes of commercials, and we're off and running. Okay, so what's going on there? Yeah, thanks for that. Okay, we're good. Dudes, we have 47.2 kilometers to go. The final 25 kilometers are virtually all downhill. That's going to absolutely fly by. Fly. We don't really have that much racing left at this point. We've got 10 meters of climbing still, 10 kilometers of climbing still to do, bombing downhill for a sprint, climbing uphill again for another 3-4 kilometers, and then 25 kilometers downhill, setting up for the big grand finale. Now, if Binion could hang on, there could be a sprint. But I don't think he's going to. I guess it all depends what the other riders do, how hard they're going to push here. Virtual GC, it's going to be Danny Vandertook right now. Yeah, here he is. Because they're so far up the road right now, they vaulted their way up the leaderboard. Same with Pablo Garcia, Raul Garcia Pernia, Mateus Bass. So they are launching their way up now. And I'm going to come back here. Okay. Pink gin is a very simple, good one. 2.5 ounces of gin with 6 dashes of aromatic bitters. Really? That sounds good. I think we got some of that bitter stuff here. I'll have to check that out. 1/16 of an ounce. Okay. Maybe that. Well, dude, I don't think I'm going to be sitting around drinking gin by myself. I hope I don't do that. This would probably be a Cat 3 in Le Grand Boucle. Yeah, dude, exactly. It all depends on the race, which side they take it from, what point in the race. A route that's a climb that's a category 1 at the beginning would be an HC at the end. They do change the ratings a little bit. So yeah, they'll be enjoying their last day. They're probably worn out from drinking a little bit. Although they said no one's gone crazy. Today will be their day. They're desperate to get sun. Yeah, that's what Joey does. She's so desperate for sun. And she'll even be doing it tomorrow morning. Like after they have breakfast, she'll want to go sit by the pool as long as she can. They're going to get picked up at the hotel probably by noon. There's a cool little area you can sit out front. It's all air conditioned. It's like the lounge area. So we always go over there and hang out over there. The bus comes, takes them to the airport. Their flight's at 3:40, so it's kind of a long wait at the airport. And then I think they land here. I think it says, I'm going to have to check the time. I think it said 8:40 or something like that. Benny made a great decision leaving Intermarché because NSM seemed far better. Yeah, good move for him. Smart move. Do you think, this is S. Sadabir. Do you think Remco beats Jonas this year? Dude, I think Remco looks really good right now. And with Jonas's crash, I think it's going to slow down the start of his season. Now, I don't think Jonas was supposed to be. Someone messaged me this morning and said Jonas is not going to be at a certain race. I don't think he was supposed to be at the Tour of Oman. Maybe he was. Dude, let's look. Tour of Oman, stage 1. Ooh, got a nice little wall right at the start. 3.5 kilometers at 9.2% to start the stage. Guys, I'm doing that one tomorrow morning too. And it's going to set up for... So the sprinters are going to have to fight their way back on. And then it's going to be an all-out race for that sprint finish. Wow, that's 171 kilometers? Wow. Start list for this one. Let's look at Team Visma. Axel Zonglé, Bart Lemon, Sepp Kuss. Big names for them. Movistar has Roger Adria, Nairo Quintana. We have more events. Sevenant, Valentin Peripont over here. Junior Lesurf, this dude here, this guy's a beast too. 23 years old, 54 kilograms, dudes. 54. So if there's a climb, he's going to be one of the first people to the top of it. UAE, Adam Yates, Juan Sebastian Milano for sprinting, Rui Oliveira, Pablo Torres, dudes. He's another up-and-comer. He's like just a couple years, I think. He's about the same age as Isaac, I think. I think they're both around 20. Maybe he's 21. He's another up-and-coming guy over there. Q36.5, Damian Howson. Yeah, guys, we'll get this all figured out tomorrow as to who's where. Some strong-looking teams here. So it's not a World Tour race. It's a 2 Pro race, but there's going to be lots of action and excitement over there too. We'll get back to Valenciana. See, this is kind of where I thought something might launch up here, but maybe they're waiting for the final bump. I think there'll be some attacks through the sprint. They're going to have a bit of a sprint. Someone's going to counterattack at the sprint and launch it over the top there. Jonas seems to be succumbing to the pressure so far this season. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Where are those black sandals now? Hiding them with the present could be a good idea. Dude, I have no idea where those sandals are. So again, after Joey calmed her nerves down, because she gets a little bit crazy about it, she's like, don't you remember, Colin? You put them up somewhere high so the dogs couldn't eat them. And she goes, yeah, then she's putting it together in her head. Oh, then I moved them. Because she goes, I put them away when I was cleaning up for Christmas. So she's put them somewhere and she's forgotten where she's put them. So that's not my fault. It says we got Red Bull and Ineos pulling in the peloton right now, guys, trying to pull us back. They pulled back 20 seconds already. I'm going to go over to Tour Tracker as well and see if I can... Yeah, here we go, guys. They're coming through some of the red stuff here, the red, pink, purpley stuff. Those will be the steeper gradients they're climbing right now. And I'm just getting highlights from the TT yesterday. So hopefully they can cut right to this feed here so I can actually see the climb. Oh, yeah, the black sandals, they could be anywhere. That crash just doesn't sit right the more I think about it. Oh, yeah, the Jonas crash. Aaron, yep, that is a nailed-on sprint in Oman for sure. They're just, yeah, they could have shortened that route to like 170 Ks, like, especially when it's flat like that. It's like, oh, come on, guys. Like, keep those stages short. GC Koos is there, that's right. Look out, Yates, Koos is coming. I think Adam has won 2 times. Yeah, you're probably right, Aaron. I wonder what DIY project Jonas Weifel wants done this year. Yeah, I know. Right? He's got to be at home to work on the kitchen with me. Like, just pay some dude to do it for you, bro. Ineos seems to be strictly stage hunting this season. Yeah, who's their big guy? Dude, Ineos has a good team now, though. Yeah, Ineos has a good team. Let's pull up the Ineos team here itself. We'll pull up the team. Mikhail Kwiatkowski, Egan Bernal still there, Ghana, Bob Youngles, Ben Swift, Jack Hay, Carlos Rodriguez. This guy here, Timon Earnsman, really good climber. Who was it that went there? Kevin Vauquelin. So Kevin Vauquelin, this dude, who finished 7th at the Tour de France last year, is now on the Ineos Grenadiers. So that's kind of going to be probably their new GC guy. Oh, dude. Come on. Oscar Only. Last year at the Tour de France, 4th place. So they got 4th and 7th place from last year's Tour de France on this team right now. This guy is going to be a superstar. I forgot about him. I did know he moved there. Dorian Goudon, Sheffield, time trial guy. Lucas Hamilton, Tobias Foss, Sam Welsford, he's the big sprinter. Victor Langliotti. Oh, dude, have you heard about this guy? Brandon Smith Rivera yesterday, guys. Check this out. I saw this online. I think it was Fireworks that sent it to me. Dudes, so this is the Colombian Individual Time Trial Championships. He beat Danny Martinez of Red Bull. He beat Egan Bernal of Ineos. He beat Harold Tejeda of XDS Astana. kind of some of the big names there. Look at his average speed, 56 kilometers an hour. Second place, didn't even break 54. That is fast. That guy is freaking fast, man. Yeah, what a race that was. Yeah, so Ineos has got some power. They brought in 2 GC stars. Josh Charling, TT guy, Axel Laurence, Connor Swift. Okay, I don't know that guy there. I think I know him. Andrew August, another young dude that's coming up. This is the guy I always joke about. He's 20 years old. He's been riding at World Tour level since 2024, I think. Yeah, he went World Tour level as an 18-year-old. So, yeah, I was working for $5 an hour at 18 years old. So let's just jump out of there, guys. We'll get back to the race. Yeah, so I think we're going to see Ineos looking better by Tour de France time, guys. Okay. Maybe her bathroom. Yeah, dude, she was like raging all over the house. Because, dude, she was like, I need those. I have to have those ones, Colin. I have to have them. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go help. I'm just going to kind of keep low profile. Yeah, dude, yeah, her bathroom. You could hide like a dead body under all the clothes. Like you honestly could. So a pair of shoes is just going to blend away. Aaron saying, was 22 Tour the last time we did not have some Poggy Jonas pre-Tour de France injury stuff? I'd have to think about that. Aaron saying Enos says no legit GC guy. We got Vauquelin, we got Oscar only, so we got number 4 and number 7 from the Tour de France, so I'm hoping they can up it. Will they get to Poggy level? We'll see. If Poggy comes out in best form, yeah, it's his. I do like the new Ineos kit, the creamsicle kit. Yeah, that's the best thing to say. It looks like a orange creamsicle. Jonas finished his kitchen renovations during the off season. I believe he has moved on to the master bathroom. Anyone know how to install an infinity tub? Yeah, he's busy doing that. He's not training anymore. The 7th in Tour de France was very weak due to abandons. Yeah, you're right. Vauquelin was completely fading late in the race. You're right about that. Because he was positioned higher and he kept falling every day. August, a good name. Brandon is a very confusing Colombian name. Yeah, Brandon Rivera Smith. Okay, guys, here we are. We've got 3 groups on the road right now. What's going on here? So it looks like the front group is splintered. Let me jump back here and see what's going on. We got 5 riders up front. 3 riders have been distanced. Pelotons at 140. Coming fast, though. Okay, good video. Now I finally got real video coverage, guy. Team Pulte Visit Malta here. Movistar rider on the back. That'll be Raul Garcia Pernia. 5 riders climbing really nicely here. Wait till we get a look back at the other 3. Attrition is now happening on climb, definitely. It's happening right now. The team cohesion needs time to develop, and they need to refine specific tactics. Yeah, those 2 new guys that came in, it may take a while for them to build the GC team for, say, Oscar only maybe. It's going to be tough with having Vauquelin and both Oscar only there. They're both going to want to be the leader of the team. It's always hard when you got 2 leaders. And I'm going to bounce back here. Oh, Addison's Wake. Big pool day. Last day. Yep, they just finished eating. I just said big pool day. It's your last day. So yeah, tomorrow, Joey's going to try to squeeze in some sun tanning. And then it's get out of there. And it seems like a long trip home. You're kind of traveling from, say, noon from the resort to getting home by 8, 9 o'clock at night. It's just one flight. Yeah. So last big pool day. Time to tan. Okay. Time to tan. Peloton really stretched out. Red Bull, Boro, Hansgrohe on the front right now, guys. Actually, you know what I noticed? There's 2 Pulte Visit Malta teams. It's Mateus Bass and Pablo Garcia are in this front group of 5 here. One's 2 minute 5 seconds down. Bias is only 10 seconds down overall. Time gap has dropped 1 minute and 40 seconds over the last 10 minutes. Let's jump back to Tour Tracker so you can see their location. Guys, here it is. 3 groups now with the peloton chasing right behind them. You can see it here. And can we get, so you're not getting all the full data here on PCS. I'm going to go back to Tour Tracker here. Figure out what the, so we've got 5 riders up front. Diego Uriarte in second group. Third group is Wojtek Kimmich with Jose Antonio Prieto. Peloton chasing them. Coming fast. So from the front to the back, it's 1 minute 40. Looks like these dudes should be able to stay away. And then it's all going to go out. So my phase 2 prediction was wrong. Phase 2 prediction is someone's going to be attacking hard over the second climb here after TB to use that to launch on the descent. Let's just see where the sprinters start falling out. So yeah, tomorrow's whole plans is riding today. Talk to my broker, see what he wants me to do. Saturday, I think tomorrow I'm wide open too, unless something comes up today. Just scheduled to pick the girls up tomorrow night. See how that goes. And Sunday, showing a house in town. So, I got something planned for Sunday anyways. I'm sure after today's riding, I'll be pretty beat up for tomorrow, so I'll do just a short ride after the stream. Okay, the riders are starting to get caught now by the peloton that's racing up really fast on them. You can see it right here. It's actually, I'm seeing it on camera. This dude here, there's 2 riders here. This should be, I think it was Kimmich, Wojtek Kimmich, and, well, they've been caught already, according to this. Okay, the peloton right now is at 1 minute and 5 seconds. Binyam's still there, guys. Binyam's still there. Arne Marit's still there. Lenardi's still there, according to this. I just want to have another look over here if they're going to say anything. I'm sure the peloton is completely stretched out and they're probably just dangling off the back right now. They just got to hang in there a little bit longer. You can see it kind of plateaus out at first on the climb, kicks up one more time, and then we're just bombing into TB itself. Oop, I don't have the chat open anymore since I was talking to Addison here. We have to stop. Yeah, we have to stop comparing everyone to Poggy and UE. It's not fair to either UAE or anyone else. I prefer this Ineos to the SkyTrain boring days of 2012 to 2019. Yeah, dude, me too. It's just more variety of riders there now. Dave's saying, although I did like seeing them lead out Cav. Yeah, oh yeah, the Chris Froome incident. That was just insane, wasn't it? That was so insane. I think it was him, Richie Porte, and I think someone else. 3 riders. And they kind of, I think Richie hit the motorbike. Chris was right there. Bike got damaged somehow. And then he's kind of looking around like, what do I do? Okay, let's go jogging. We're going running. That 2019 tour without the landslide could have been interesting. Oh yeah, the landslide that they had to neutralize the race. I do remember that. Is this downhill technical crash risk? Dude, well, I think we can look at Tour Tracker and at least have a look at see what it looks like. So they go over the top. They're through the top now. That's it. So the front is going through now. There'll be 5 riders going through it. Riders are starting to fall off the back here on the climb now. So let's hope those sprinters can hang in there. They're through it now. How technical? Okay, there's a bit of technical stuff here before the sprint. There are switchbacks. So I don't know how bad it is. Actually, that looks like a pretty nasty corner right there. Depending how they come into it. It's kind of got a long straightaway. People might overcook that corner and end up in these fields. I don't know. Olives, who knows? They're going to go through the small town of Tibby. They will climb again. They will climb again to this point right here. So if you look at the profile map, this is where they're going to start descending. It's on the little satellite map here. What does it look like? Yeah, dude, it looks like a pretty straight run to me. There's a couple hard corners at the finish are on this roundabout. And a couple of 90-degree corners for the sprint finish. Dude, this is going to be cool to watch. That break has stayed away. They're over the top first. Back to PCS here. Ooh, look at this. Someone asked earlier, who's the oldest dude? Bauke Mollema, guys, is 39 years old. Damiano Caruso, 38. David Lonzano at 37. And here's the predictions. Which team will deliver the winner? Red Bull far and away the prediction for today. UAE second place. Lidl Trek in third place. Lidl Trek today? Okay. Aaron, how did the real estate... Okay, yeah, Aaron, you jumped in a bit late. Yeah, dude, I passed it. I can't believe I passed it. So I'm doing the exam. It was 100 questions. They had security. Like, I thought I was getting a full pat down. They did the full that wand thing on me. You have to empty out your pockets. You have to show your pockets are empty. They took pictures of me. All my stuff had to go in. All I could have is my driver's license when I walked in there. And the key for the locker to my stuff. Attacks going off now here, guys. The front five. One of the Pulte Visit Malta riders. Hang on. Pulte or Visit Pulte. You know. This team always throws me off. Where are they? Pulte. Yeah, it is Pulte. Pulte Visit Malta. Just put an attack in all five. The other four riders just countered and they're all back. Red Bull is driving the front, guys. So Red Bull driving the front right now. Looks like 4 or 5 Red Bull riders up there. 40-second gap now. 40-second gap. Here we go, dudes. Yeah, so dude, I did the exam. Another attack going off here. Movistar, so that's Raul Garcia Pernia going now. Pulte reacts. And who is that going with him? That must be, that's Danny Vandertook. Danny wants points. I'm not sure who got the points. We're still getting it now. We got over the first crest. We just lost one of the Pulte guys out the back. Number 117. Looks like he's trying to come back just at his own pace. One Pulte member on the right-hand side. One just dangling off the back. Garcia Pernia slots in behind him with Danny Vandertook. So Danny's wearing like the other Pulte rider makes it back. He's back, guys. They are getting to that top right now. Where is it? Yeah, so there is a bit of a delay here, or we've already gone through it and I haven't seen any points coming up yet. Yeah, no points coming up. Tour Tracker has to get this updated more. Come on, guys. So we don't have any... Okay, I'm going to rely on PCS for the night, guys. Okay, here we go. Garcia Pernia did win the KOM sprint. So he did win it. We're through there. And I'm going to make sure we're live here. Yep, so that's it there. Yeah, so Aaron, I did the test. I wasn't really feeling great during the test. I kind of had a little bit of a stress thing in my brain going on. It was 100 questions. So I was only expecting 50. And I'm like, oh my. By question 40, I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I had a couple of bad sessions during that test. Not because of the test, just other stuff. And dude, I passed it. I don't know my final score yet. They said that takes a couple days, but I got a passing grade. You're done. I got home, jumped on the Real Estate Council of Alberta, and I could see I'm already licensed for property management. So, dude, thanks for asking. Climb may have been easier than it looks for them. 7.5% at 7.5K at 5% is nothing for these guys. Yeah, dude, it is. It's nothing. This is not Alpe d'Huez. This is not the Tourmalet. This is easy for them. So it looks like Garcia Pernia is going up the road. And now he is. Garcia Pernia is up the road. 3 seconds back to Danny Vandertook and Mattia Bass. Further seconds back to Pablo Garcia and Matteo Fabro. Peloton at 40. So, dude, there's points. There's time bonifications and sprint points here. 4-2-1 at Tibi, 3-2-1 time bonifications. Danny Vandertook is in a pretty good position here right now, guys. He's only 7 seconds behind overall. He needs to get up there and get those 3 seconds. So these guys should take all the points through the Tibi sprint. I don't think the Peloton's not going to pull him back here. Then I think there's going to be a launch over the top. Richie Port, great rider, but stay the hell away from him on the descents. 2 DNF. Yeah, dude, remember that one where he crashed so hard and he ended up in the side of the hill? I remember, I think it was like a sweeping left-hander. He lost control and like ended up like on the side of the hill somewhere. Broken collarbones, this, that, the next thing. Time for Vashik to get going, take some risks, no guts, no glory. Yeah. Yeah, Vashik is what they're going for on Lidl Trek now. Yeah, redeem Mad's injury. Oh yeah, the first destroyed Rigoberto Uran's rear derailleur. Somehow Uran won the stage against Dan Martin. Dan Martin completely wiped out. What am I seeing here? There's a crash, guys. There's a crash at the back of the peloton. Looks like it's going to be involving at least 10, 12 riders. Bikes are hung up. Riders are tied up in the bikes. Insane. Dudes laying on the road. I think that just occurred. Kind of on a flatter section of that descent there. They're just showing a replay. Oh, what are we seeing here? What are we seeing here? Oh, it was one of the Red Bull riders is down. That would be... well, all I saw was a 4. So it could have been the first 4 or the second 4. Could be 44 or 4 something. His entire jersey here was ripped right open on his left side. Don't know who that is yet. Not Remco, and didn't look like Palazzari either. Descending hard here now, so Garcia Pernia should get through there first. He should make it. Okay. A TT skin suit. I actually have 2. I used to have one way back in the day, dude. Red Bull reacts. Good journalistic call. Where a TT skin suit as you as a suit at work sounds like it would make a great Poggy commercial. Poggy eats Pogos. Oh yeah, Pogos are the brand of corn dogs. I don't know if they're only Canadian. I think we bought them once for the girls. Uran was Mr. 5th in the Tour. Only seems like that is his ceiling. Yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to it this year. Canadians will understand, especially La Québécois. Richie Porte did seem to crash a lot. Great bet for 4th or abandon. Yeah, dude, some riders are just like that. Either he's going to do really well, but not get on the podium, or he's going to completely crash out on stage 2, on an uneventful sprint stage. Dave's off to the showers. Descent looked mid-sketch. Yeah, there was a couple of parts that were kind of sketchyville. I'm going to jump back to Tour Tracker here, guys, and see where we're at. So here's the town of Tibby. We're through that. Okay, so this is going to be Garcia Pernier out front. They're saying there's 2 now. It is 2. One of the Pulte Visit Malta riders there with them, Garcia Pernia, and then we're probably going to have the other. We're going to have Van der Took by himself, and then we're going to have the other Pulte Visit Malta rider, and I'll have to figure out who that is there. The other rider is Matteo Fabro from Solution Tech Nippo Rally, sitting in 114th overall right now. Looking good here. So they're through that sprint, so they would have devoured all those points, all those time bonifications. They're at the very, very point of the valley here now where I think someone's going to on the attack. At this point here, it looks like they've got maybe, 6 kilometers of climbing. Actually, it shows it on screen here. It is a climb. At kilometer 126, we're climbing at 5, 6, 7%. Shallows out at the top, and then it's the big descent downwards. Big descent downwards, guys. Peloton now is starting to snap up riders that are remaining from the 5-rider breakaway of the day. This is probably going to be Pablo Garcia getting caught. Aaron St. Vlasov has a little Richie Porte in him, 4th or abandoned. That's it. Dude, let's hope he can do better than that. Guys, 31.9 kilometers to go with the majority of it being downhill. This is going to fly along right now, which is perfect for me. I've had the bowl of Cheerios. I'm just kind of ready to get on my bike. So what I'm going to do is probably, once we're done the stream, I'm going to race upstairs, let the dogs out, let them do their thing, clean up whatever I got to clean up, maybe run the dishwasher, and then I'm bringing all my supplies down here. I got to set up my phone with a charger because the phone will be dead in no time. I just got to stay busy. I'm going to talk to someone. I'm on my ride, I think. So yeah, we'll be doing that. Okay, lots of messages coming in. Yep, Addison saying, yep, time to tan. I burnt the back of my legs. Have to be careful. All good. Little burn won't kill you. Won't kill you. Last day. And I'll message her. Last full day. And maybe I'll hear from Avery. I don't know. And we're coming back in, guys. Okay, great Friday here from you guys. Okay, looks like we got one rider that's just jumped off the front, just like I kind of thought. Looks like an NSN rider to me right now, just from a distance. I'm going to try to figure out who this is right away. There is one right off the front. Let me have a good look here. Let's get back to the front here. Yeah, so that was the Puerto. We know that result. From Tibi, it was Raul Garcia, Mateus Bass, and Danny Vandertook again gets 1 point, and I'm pretty sure there was time bonifications there. Bass and I think that's Bass out front with Raul Garcia Purnia. They're still hanging on for dear life right now. Let's see where they're at. Guys, you can see how much the peloton's closed up on them, right? In fact, there was another blue dot there, and it's gone. They've been devoured by the peloton arm. 114 riders in the peloton at 28 seconds. 2 riders left, 31 kilometers to go. They're trying to get over this top part here and run. That's all they can hope for now. But I think the peloton's moving pretty quick. They're probably going to be pulled right back. Showing the profile here, you can see it is quite steep in places. It will dip down here, and then this final part looks a lot steeper. It's only 2-3% up here, guys. Red Bull has 4 riders leading at the front right now, and they're doing a little bit of a bottle pickup here on the climb. RGP, let's go. Who let the dogs out? Maui Vera works well for the burns to turn the tan. Yeah, it's like Addison goes, yeah, last day. I mean, I'm sure they're excited to come home. I just hate travel day, though. Like, travel day for me is just get me up, get me on the plane at 6 a.m. in the morning. So, like, when we go to Vegas, I'm like, let's get an 8 a.m. flight out. I don't want to have to hang out all day and walk around with my luggage or store my luggage. I just want to be gone. So usually when we fly home from Vegas, there's a very early morning flight. There's the 8 a.m. flight. Which is good because you generally can board from the main terminal and not have to take the train out to the far one. Less planes there then. WestJet from Calgary usually gets stuck way, way, way out there. I think one time we landed at the main terminal in Vegas, not the satellite terminal. Most of the times we fly out. But if those morning flights, you generally fly out from the main terminal. Otherwise, dude, you're just kind of like hanging out on your last day. What are we going to do? How long do we got to go? Just go. Just go. Go. That's what I like. Just getting out of there. This is Joey here. Okay, there we go. See what she says. 2 riders still up front, guys. They've got 22 seconds now. We do have to climb for another, at least another kilometer and a bit. I can see the peloton in the distance now, so they're probably going to be caught here. Nice attempt by these guys. And if you look at the detail profile here, we do go downhill, a last little bump. What I'll do is I'll scroll up here. That correlates to this little tiny bump here on screen right before we start bombing downhill. I'll try to show you over here as well. There's a kick up, a little bit of a flat, another kick, and then it's straight downhill. So we're going to have high speeds. I imagine we're going to be in the 80k an hour range coming up. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Race will be over soon. I better get back in the chat here. Back to reality. Okay, dudes, I'm going to focus on this now. Sorry, I got the girls all messaging me, so, my brain's all over the place. Tour de Garde. Oh, wow. Swoosh, dudes. Swoosh, kid. Oh, man. So, dudes, poor Lucas Kubis right here, guys, is just finished. Who won it? Okay, this dude here looks like Henry Ulig. 1 career pro wins. I got to assume he won it. Lucas Kubis gets second, but he moves into the leader as the GC leader. Yeah. So, Henry Ulig here. It's probably Henry. German dude. He does have a sprint on him. I will jump back to this race right again. Lucas Kubis, Lewis Hardwin. That's kind of like the last of the big names I can really see there. But yeah, Lucas Kubis, another second place win. Swoosh. Thank you very much, dude. They're just getting to the top of the climb now, and it looks like we got a 14-second gap. Red Bull working hard on the front here, guys. Okay, Aaron's saying men hate travel day because they know they have to move carry. Dude, exactly. Exactly. Like, oh, like when I go pick up the airport, they're going to come out and just look at me. They're going to get in the car and I get to load all the luggage and pack it all in there. Yeah, dude, just I'm a full-time slave. Good result for Kubis at Tour de Garde. He's in yellow now, so he's got the leader's jersey over there. Get it on. Bang a gong. Yes. Lucas Kubis does sound like a bad milady from your doctor. Back to life, back to reality, back to here. Dude, I just typed that to Joey, back to reality. I said, did you have a fun, relaxing week? Yep. Exclamation mark. Back to reality tomorrow. Boys to Men was it was back to life. Dude, I should know the name. Soul to Soul. Dude, I was going to say Reel to Reel for some reason. I'm in my head. Okay. Unibet was the team not selected to TDF. Kaha Ruel instead. Soul to Soul. Yeah, dude, I love that song. That was like circa 1989 maybe? Okay, attacks going off now, guys. There are attacks going off. People are getting rammy here now. This is this last little bit of a ramp here. Looks like Bahrain victorious on the front right now. It is. It's Damiano Caruso, the 38-year-old, puts in the first attack of the day. Let's see what this guy did. Wow. GC in the Tour of Sicily back in 22. Second in the GC at the Tour, the Giro d'Italia in 21. Won a stage at the Volta in 21. Won a stage at the Giro. More attacks coming. UAE going now, guys. UAE. This is Remco in second place here, guys. Remco's in second place watching these attacks. Yeah, that is Remco. They're all looking back now. Remco puts his head in, digs down now. He looks back, has a good look to see the damage, puts his head down and digs in. Now he's pushing the front, guys. String of like 8-9 riders trying to get on his wheel here. We do have a Movistar rider right with him. There it is, acceleration by Remco Evenepoel. And he dials it back. He just shuts it right down. He shuts it down, has a little break, then attacks again here. Actually, I think Remco's third there. There's someone off the front. Then it's probably that Movistar rider in second place. We'll get some names here right away. That earlier attack by Yui, that was Brandon McNuggets. This is the counter attack by João Almeida now. So when Remco shut it down, hey guys, what are you doing? Are you going to follow my wheel? Is that all you're going to do? Possible brake check. João attacked. João went on the move here. So I think it's João up front. There's a Movistar rider, then Remco. There's maybe 10, 12 riders in that front group right now. Motown Philly, Boys to Men, BBZ, EBD, whatever. Soul to Soul makes me think of Soul Glow from Coming to America. Dude, I love that movie. I used to laugh all the time about Soul Glow. The best part about that movie, Soul Glow, that dude, the Soul Glow guy, the dude that you're supposed to hate, he became like one of the main doctors on, what was the show called? With Clooney. He was one of the main doctors. Soul Glow guy became one of the main doctors. What was it called? ER? Is that what it's called? I can't even remember. 5 riders in a group. 6. Dude, there's probably at least 20, 30 riders all strung out here right now. Yui, that must be Zhao sitting on the front right now. This is all going to kind of like stretch out, come back together, rubber band effect here. And there's going to be attack after attack coming now. In fact, we're not even on the steepest parts here, guys. We're still on this just little false flatty downward section here, probably 2 to 3% gradient down at the moment. Let's see what she's got to say. Nothing. And boom. We're back. Eric LaSalle, that dude, yes. The show was ER, Eric LaSalle. Yeah, Soul Glow guy became like the main doctor dude on ER, which I think is hilarious. Eddie Murphy and woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm talking about, right? The other dude, Eddie Murphy's buddy that got his own late night talk show, Arsenio. What happened to Arsenio? Guys, I think about that all the time. Like, what is Arsenio Hall doing right now? What is he doing right now? Is he sitting around his house? He's playing some Xbox. Maybe he's watching the channel. Like, maybe. You never know. Competitors with the most wins, career pro wins, Remco at 70 wins. Matt, they're showing Mads. His name's crossed out at 60. Magnus Cord at 34. Jowl made at 23. Brandon McNulty at 22. 70 pro wins for Remco at the moment, guys. Denzel Washington and Howie Mandel series. Dude, no idea. No idea. That is a stumper. Last little kick coming up, and then the descent's really going to be on in earnest, guys. Remco sitting dead center. Attack by Uno X rider down the middle here. Takes 3 riders with him. No, it's not Uno X. Looks like it's just the color, but it's not. It might be an Ineos Grenadier. Just that color. It is on an orange bike, so I think that's Ineos. It is. It's an Ineos rider. UAE goes up to the front now. That's McNulty back on the front with that greasy-looking mustache. Yeah, I said it. It looks greasy to me. Remco's sitting on Brandon's wheel. Dude, this is going to be like attack all the way now. It just attack after attack. 3 and 4 is going up the road. Guys hesitating. 1 or 2 counter attacking. Bleeding up more riders, trying to get on them. It's just going to whittle the field down. One of the Pulte Visit Malta riders is still there. I wonder who that is. So it looks like McNulty on the front, Remco second, NSN rider third. A couple of Grenadiers up there. I do see one Lidl Trek rider. I got to assume that's Vashik at this point. This is where he needs to be paying attention. Arsenio Hall is still around, living off his millions. Yeah, like, what is he doing, though? Like, what is he doing right now? Maybe he's painting. Maybe he's into poetry. I always think about that. Like, what is the lead singer of that band that used to be huge doing? Like, they're just living their normal life. They're probably doing what we're doing. Arsenio Hall cashing checks, works when he wants. Living off his millions. Was the Stumper the name of the series? Oh, St. Elsewhere, 80s, Forgotten Staple. Oh, St. Elsewhere, that's right. I do remember that show. McNuggets are greasy, makes sense. Yeah, he's got the greasy stash. We've got Barricatrea, Where is Benny? Natu, Where is Benny? Dude, we haven't seen Benny for a while. I don't have an update on Benny right now. If he survived the climb, Benny might have a chance at the end. So hopefully we can see where Benny is soon. Vermeesh going off the front for UAE. UAE is so strong, guys. Way too strong. Come on. Poor Jonas. Brandon McNulty equals Greasy Stash McNuggets. God, the Binion fans are here now. This is Yossi. Where is Binion? Dude, we haven't seen him for a bit here. He is in the yellow jersey, so if the camera ever gets back to the peloton, I should be able to see him really easy. I don't think they even rode the climb hard enough to really destroy all of the sprinters, but we'll see. Right now we have 21.7 kilometers to go, and it's virtually all downhill. Just the tiniest kick up at the very end. That's it. Nice paved road here, double lane. Doesn't look sketchy. That sketchy. You know, there could be some debris on the road, falling rocks and that, because there's cliffs nearby. Okay, let's jump back. Yeah, Benny's still out here, guys. But yeah, Benny probably is at the back in the autobus, as Aaron said. Benny is in the smoke from the fireworks right now. Hope he is using it as a screen. And yeah, dude, we're just over, I think, 21 kilometers to go right now. Okay, dudes, at the front, we've got a UAE rider. This might be McNulty. Just looking for the stash alert, and one Grenadier with him right now. Let's get dialed in and see who this is. Maybe Tour Tracker's got it. Oh, it says Mark Solaire's on the front right now. These shorts don't look long enough for Mark Solaire. I'm calling BS on that. It does say it's Mark Solaire. So he must be wearing shorter shorts today. That doesn't look like Mark Solaire to me. Maybe it's Felix Groschartner. I think that's Felix. I think they've confused the two names. Oh, look at this. Right here, guys, at 8:24 this morning, 2 minutes ago, it says race leader Binyam Girmay from Eritrea, NSN cycling team, is in this front group. So he survived. Binyam survived. So Binyam is probably a couple hundred meters back right now from the leaders in the big chasing peloton. Binyam is up there, guys. Yep, Binyam is up there. So if he can hang and not get dropped in the scent, we could see Binyam sprinting. Dude, that's a shocker to me. I did say earlier I don't think the climb was hard enough, and it all depends how the rest of the riders take on the climb. If they don't smash it, it gives them a chance to survive. It gives them a chance. Okay, let's go. Come on, Benny. Kilometers to go from Habtom. Right now, we're right on 20 kilometers to go. Is there a more marketable dude than Benny in cycling? He represents an entire continent. Dude, exactly. And I've never seen so much support for one cyclist than the Benny fans. They come out in force. They come out in force when Benny's not even racing. I've seen that too. As long as there's no ice turtles or snow, they should be okay. Update on Benny, please. Dude, he's apparently in the front group. Cameras are having trouble keeping up because they're so strung out. You basically have a motorbike at the front and a motorbike at the back. They're not letting the motorbikes get in between on the descent. Too dangerous for the cyclist. So hopefully when it levels out a bit, we'll see him. Two riders up front. They're saying it's Solaire. Dude, Florian Vermeesch. They were saying it was Solaire. Let's go back. See if they've now, yeah, they've corrected it here because it was never Mark Solaire. It was Florian Vermeesch the whole time. He's on the front with Andrew August, that young dude. The dude that's riding World Tour when I was flipping hamburgers at 18 years old. This dude. They're on the front. I can see two riders trying to bridge across. It's an Uno X rider and a blue-colored rider. I can't tell who that is right now. And then I can see a big schmozzle of riders coming after them. Vermeesch looking back right now. So they got a motorbike in front. There's actually a motorbike behind these two, which might help the two chasers bridge back on. They're down 2 seconds here. Okay, nice. This is going to be good, guys. Bombing downhill here right now. We're 3 hours into the race. We have 18.5 kilometers to go. Aaron's saying that looks like a false flat uphill finish. Yeah, dude, it looks like maybe 2 or 3% uphill. Yeah, this would have been a mad stage. This would have been a Pedersen stage. Benny can, yeah, I agree. Benny can take it. If Benny's here, he can take this. For me, Benny, right now, he's not Milan Merlier, but he's probably better at handling the hills, maybe a little bit longer range. So you're saying there's a chance. Exactly, Don. I'm saying there's a chance. Dave's saying I found a corner on the way home with steroid-induced ice turtles, tiptoe throughs. I think Dave's talking about riding his bike through all the ice and slush and crap. Guys, Benny could be getting a win here. Benny could be getting a win. We got, Tabed here as well. Let's go, Benny the hero. Dude, so much Benny support. Yeah, when Benny wins, the Peloton party is like it's 1999. Dude, that's another good memory for me. Dude, my memory, I love it and I hate it. In Cabo, when did Prince die? Because I'm pretty sure I was at the Villa del Palomar where the girls are right now. It was me and Joey alone. Prince died whilst I was there, I think. When did Prince die? Can anyone look that up for me? Prince is in the house. Who do you think will have the yellow jersey today? Well, if Binyam wins the stage, he's going to keep it. Binyam has to get up there to the front. He has a 10-second lead, actual GC right now. Binyam has a 4-second lead over Marit. Lenardi. Remco is 9 seconds down. That's kind of like the first big best rider in the peloton. Remco. The rest are all here because of the sprint and the breakaway. They'll all start falling off as we get further into the race. And then guys like Vlasov, Evenepoel, they'll start working their way up. Vasek here will start working their way up to the front. So let's watch this go down, guys. Maybe I'll go back over here, over to Tour Tracker. So here they go, guys. It's pretty much, after this one last bend, it's pretty much a straight run to the finish. 16 kilometers to go. 16 kilometers. Nope, sorry, guys. It's 14.9 here. Seems Tour Tracker's a little bit slow compared to PCS. Notice that. I'm going to actually get my screen bigger right now. 3 riders in this front group, guys. Adne Holter comes up. Dude, I remember this name too from last year. Holter, 2025. Where would I have seen him last year? I don't know. Probably Skoda. I did that race. I did a lot of these one-day races. Yeah, that's where I would have seen him last year. I guess I went to Skoda Tour Luxembourg last year. So the name's popping out to me right now. Benny can win if the finish is not too bad. It's looking a bit better for Benny, at least keeping yellow. Yeah, dude, I think Benny will be okay today. He's 11 seconds down, dudes. Benny's right here. Benny's right here. That peloton's gonna pull it all back. He just has to finish in the big group, and he's okay. And maybe he'll get a stage win. Dude, I'd love to see Andrew August win. I've talked about him so much. More reminiscent of Peter Sagan. These guys are working good together. Everyone's cheering for Benny here. Yeah, dude, Benny can win this. 4th rider bridging his way across right now, number 56 here. It's Jonathan Verveni. This dude here who rides for Soudal Quickstep. We saw this guy yesterday. Oh, we talked about him in the time trial. Yeah, he had a decent time trial. Finished 11th overall yesterday. 76 overall still. So he's bridged his way back on, probably using his time trialing ability here for Soudal Quickstep. 3 seconds back to one chaser now, and it's 9 seconds back to Binyam. Guys, these guys are going to be caught no time, and then it's all in Binyam's hands to take another stage win. Dudes, I was really not thinking he would have a chance today. I thought the attack on the hill would have been harder and probably hurt the climbers more. Again, it wasn't like an Alpe d'Huez. It wasn't a Ventoux. It wasn't a Tourmalet or any of the other big ones you can think of. This is a pretty mediocre little climb. 7.5K at 5%. Like, dude, it's like 400 meters of climbing. It's not that much. Come on, Vinny. Viva, thanks, boss, again. Dude, thank you for being here. We hope the pelotons reach the finish line. Dude, the peloton's all coming back right now. I can see the race leaders up front, and I can see the mass coming behind them right now. They're not going to stay away. I don't remember DOD's too many icons lately. Jackson, Bowie, Prince, Ozzy. Yeah, dude, I just remember I was in Cabo somewhere when Prince died. I just remember that. Again, it's one of those memories that floods back to me. And then Uno X guy attacking off the front. This is Holter attacking now. Verveni is going to try to hunt him down. Vermeesh, August sitting on the back. Notice August is sitting on the back a lot. He's probably been told, just stay back there, dude. Hang on. Yeah, so I get those memories, and then the whole trip just rushes back into my brain. August on the radio, I guarantee you he's getting team orders right now. They're probably like, just sit there, dude. Just sit. Colin, will you be doing Omloop and Kern on the opening week? Yes, dude. I'm going to do every race I can. The good thing is there's no real estate before 9 a.m. There's none. So if there's a race, I'm doing it. Miss Vader needs acknowledgement. Miss Vader, Dave's kitty cat, we're saying hi to Miss Vader. Is August the team leader wearing 31? Do they have... Yeah, they've got him listed as a team leader. Verveni is signaling August through because I'm noticing that August is doing nothing here. Yeah, kind of strange that they got August as a team leader. Dude, maybe it's a confidence builder for him. So Andrew August is 31. You know what? He might be the team leader because the rest really aren't GC contenders. I think this dude is something for the future. When I started watching him last year, maybe it was at Burgos. Dude, so young, hanging with the big guns here. He's just staying at the back, conserving all the energy. They're going to get ticked off at him. Just saw Verveni. NSN driving the front of the train, guys. We're 10 kilometers out right now. NSN comes to the front. The NSN sprint train moving their main man, Binyam Girmay, to the front. Looks like we got some Red Bull guys wedged in there as well. Benny and the Jets. Benny will take yellow jersey for sure. Dude, Tabed. Dude, he has it right now. He's not going to lose it. Benny will hold the yellow jersey today. And dude, if he wins, he's going to get some time bonifications. He will get a time bonus at the finish too. 10-6-4. I think it's just 10-6-4 at the finish. So if you win the stage, you get 10 bonus seconds. So that's what Benny's looking for right now to hold it. Benny was a great character in The Sandlot. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh, that's at, wasn't that the kids show? Yeah, where they lost the ball in the haunted house or something. I think. I also think they try to give every team member their day in the sun, unless you are a Jens Voigt type. Yeah, dude, it's a perfect race for, send a young guy up there. There, I can see Benny now, sitting fourth. 3 NSN team riders ahead of him. Benny. A couple of riders got stranded on the other side of the boulevard there. They're going to have to jump that a la Peter Sagan if the road turns at some point. Yeah, it's like kind of like a raised center in the middle of the road. 25 seconds back, not looking good. Dude, no, he's right there. It's just a bad refresh here. Okay. Yeah, to those front four. Yeah, you're right. Surprised it was 25 back. 8 kilometers to go right now. And again, Andrew August just sitting on the back. He's probably telling the guys, dudes, my car's telling me not to go up there. Sorry, don't yell at me. Because you know they are. Like, dudes, I can't. I'm not allowed to. I can't help you. The Uno X rider pushes Verveni over. Come on, dude, let's go. August does not take a turn at all. It is 25 seconds right now. NSN driving like beasts on the front. One solo Cahural rider just hanging on for dear life out the back of the peloton. Can they pull this back? I think they're going to pull it back. Benny all the way, guys. Hanging is a stretch if the others are asking you to come through, unless he's being cheeky. Dude, I think he's talking on his radio. And I bet you they're screaming, do not do anything. This is your chance. So he probably feels bad. Like, sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, so 25 seconds. We've got 9 kilometers, 7.3. Come on, Flow Bikes. You're too far behind right now. The live shot here. We're at 7.2 kilometers with a 25-second gap. Let's see what Tour Tracker says. Oh, let's not do that, Colin. We don't do that. The 4 leaders have a 24 seconds on the chase group, and NSN are powering through. 3 NSNs, Binyam Girmay for NSN. Then I think we got 2 Red Bull riders there. Vermeersch just driving it on the front here. Most of the work being done by Vermeersch and the Uno X rider at this point. Viveni kind of sitting in a little bit. August doing just a lot of drafting at this point. 6.2K guys. 6.2K guys. We've got 150 kilometers done. Says Binyam now is at 23 seconds back. I wonder if anyone in this group. Well, Vermeersch and Adney Holter are both only 10 seconds behind overall. If they win, one of those two gets a 10-second bonus, giving them a tie with Binyam plus whatever time gap they have. Binyam's team needs to pull these guys back, or else he's going to lose the yellow jersey today. Benny, can't you show how is your ride? Oh, okay, I think I know that. Benny, can't you see that? You hypnotize me, right, Dave? I think that's Biggie, can't you see? Yeah, that one. Vermeersch probably the favorite if these 4 go to the line. Dude, I'd say so too. Holter looks pretty good though too. He's doing a lot of driving on the front here. Kind of a technical finish. Lots of roundabouts to go through here. Like a roundabout here, a secondary roundabout. It's going to slow that peloton down. Can we get the last K profile? Dude, let's just zoom down. It's going to come up here pretty quick. We're going to have to watch the bottom part here. Again, we're false flat down all the way here. Working our way to the coastline. Yes. Dave, I catch most of them. Not all of them, though. Most of them, but not all of them. Okay. And we're back here. So right now, the girls, same time as me, they finished breakfast. They're back at the room. They're probably going to lounge for a little bit. They like to lounge, probably in that pit of despair of clothing everywhere. Joey's the absolute worst for that. Shoes kicked around everywhere. Like, if you walk through the room, you could easily break an ankle on an errant shoe. Maybe she found the black flip-flops. Maybe. Florian, go for it. This is from, dude, I can't see your name. Yvonne, maybe we'll call him. Yes, LMF, individual time trial. Yeah, the time trial didn't count, dudes. It was just a win, UCI points, but it didn't count towards GC. Florian is doing a great job. Yeah, it's Florian and Holter doing all the work. Vervani's kind of hanging back in third, and Andrew August has not come to the front once. Not once. I'll try to show you the finish again here, guys. Here we are. So you can see what's going to be happening at the finish line. We've got slip by this roundabout here, hard around this roundabout, a hard right-hander, then around a huge roundabout, skim alongside this roundabout, everything's roundabouts here, another roundabout to the right, final left-hand bend, and then it's just a straightaway finish. They're going to be in the shadows of these buildings here. So I'll try to keep that focused there. You guys can kind of see what's going on here as they're moving along here quickly. This is saying 3 kilometers to go on Tour Tracker. What's PCS saying? Flow Bikes is now saying 3. This is saying 3.3 kilometers. So we're thereabouts, guys. Here is the profile of the final 3 kilometers you requested, Aaron. So yeah, we're going to get 3, 2, and 1 false flat uphill here. We're still bombing our way down here. We're going to be in this section here right now with the riders. We just went through 3 kilometers to go. They're still flying downhill. NSN still driving the front. They pull back to 14 seconds now. It was at 25 at about 6 kilometers ago. They need to pull back 14 seconds in 2.3 kilometers. You better get working, dudes. So yeah, if they don't pull it back and either Vermeesh or Holter win, one of those two should be going into the yellow jersey because there'll be a small time gap and one of those two will get the 10-second time bonus that will tie them with Benny. So if they finish 1 second ahead and one of them wins, that gives them a 1 second lead over Girmay. I got to think they're going to pull him back. Still. Florence, how far is the Cabo airport from the hotel? Dude, the resort we stay at, so you land in San Jose del Cabo. There's tons of resorts right there. It's maybe 10, 15 minutes at most. And then there's the corridor, which is just resort after resort. Golf courses, private buildings, residences, condos. It's probably about 25 minutes from San Jose del Cabo over to Cabo San Lucas itself. I would always say stay in Cabo San Lucas because if you want to see the arches, you can't see them from San Jose del Cabo. People go there and like, where's the arches? They're 35 minutes that way, dude. I can see the rain clouds in the background where they were calling for rain, but the roads are still dry. 13 seconds, 1 kilometer. Guys, they're not going to catch them. They are not going to catch them. I think we got a new leader. Benny going to be close on the leader jersey. Yeah, totally, dudes. Unless these guys are dying out front and NSN, we're 900 meters to go now. Let's go over to this one so you guys can see the gap. It's right here, guys. Here's the roundabouts they're going through. So the dudes are on the finishing straight now, guys. The peloton still has to go around the final corner, which is going to slow them down. We've got our front 4 riders. If one of those two that's 10 seconds down, that becomes the new rider. We're going to have an Uno X rider or UAE is going to be leading this race at the end, guys. That's what's going to happen. That's the prediction. 13 seconds to go. They're not going to pull this back. We've got NSN driving, though. Ineos Grenadiers are on the front. Jeez, come on, dudes. Let's go. Dudes, I'm just going to sit back and just watch this finish now. I'm just going to watch this. Front 4 riders, Holter, Verveni's there, Vermeesh. Oh, here comes the peloton around the last corner too, dudes. Around the last corner too. What is our gap now? Okay, guys, I can see from the map already here that these 4 will survive. They're going to survive, guys. We're too close to the finish now. They're running out of road. Who do you want to win? Do we want Holter? I want Andrew August to win. If Andrew August wins, well, we could still see Vermeesh or Holter go into the lead, depending on the time gap. Depending on the time. Ineos Grenadiers all over the front of the peloton. I bet you they're trying to slow it down. They're probably trying to get in the way of the other riders that are trying to come back. Uno X coming now. I can see Germain in the distance. 200 meters to go. They're not going to catch him. Andrew August puts in the kick, guys. Andrew August is going to win this frickin' race right here, dudes. Come on, dude. Go. He wins it, dudes. Woo! Andrew August steals the win. Dudes, he did it perfectly. He wheel sucked all the way to the finish. Like his team told him. I could see him reaching down all the time doing one of these, grabbing the mic that's just under his jersey. And his team was probably yelling at him, do not do any work. And his team got to the front and slowed everyone down. I think this is Andrew August's first ever pro win. This has to be. Wow. Wow. Okay, so that's going to throw a big mix into everything here. It all depends how Vermeesh finished and Adney Holter finished because there's time bonifications. Andrew August gets 10 seconds. Doesn't matter. He's 205 down. So now he's 155 down on Burmai. It says Burmai finished 9 seconds back. Did he really? Okay, guys, we're going to look at some of these. So it all depends how Vermeesh and Holter scored for the 6 and 4 bonification. I think one of those two is going to be in the lead. Overall GC. With Girmay probably second. Oh, yeah, that was good, man. That was good. That was really good. Love it. Guys, I was kind of excited there. Dude, here's the sprint finish again. 4 go. Vermeesh went first. Holter went second. Andrew August, he's pretty small. He's a climber, this dude. I think he's 57 kilos. Out jumps the two of them because he did no work for the last 30K. Did no work. Holter almost came back on him, though. Holter was able to pull him back. That dude from Uno X is like a... Like, he gave him one of those. Dude, that's so awesome. So, yeah, Andrew August is a small dude. He's got his teammate over celebrating with him. He's a little dude. Pure climber. Could be a GC specialist in the future. Yeah, dude, that was awesome. That was some all-time wheel-sucking and cheeky bastard racing. Dude, totally. I loved it. Look at this here. Road Ace. Road Ace, dude, where you from? What a rat. Yeah, dude, that's what people are going to say. He will be marked as of now. AA get max points could be important. Andrew August get max points could be important for Benny. Dudes, we got to look at the time gaps now to figure out who is going to be the leader. It's not Andrew August. He's technically still 2 minutes behind on the road. I imagine that dude was 100 to 1 or longer to start the day for that stage. Well, easy. LMF, August is a tiny dude. And we're just waiting for the GC situation now, guys. I think it's going to come pretty quick today. Holter did get second place. I think Holter's going to be in the lead. Holter's going to be in the lead. He would have got 6 seconds time bonifications. He was 10 behind Girmay. That's a 4 difference. But Girmay finished like 8 or 9 seconds back overall. So it might be Holter with a 5-second lead over Girmay. That's just my wild guess right now, guys. We still don't have the full... Okay, here it is. Preliminary results. Okay, guys, it's going to be super close. Girmay finished only 4 seconds down. He had a 10-second lead at the start of the day. Second place rider gets 6 seconds time to bonification. 6 and 4, 10. So they would be tied. So who gets it? Adney Holter should get 6 seconds time bonifications. Binyam being 4 seconds behind, they'd be on even time now. So it just depends how the commissaires say. Maybe he keeps it because he was in yellow the day before. I don't know. We're going to find out right away. Let's hang on here, guys. So yeah, then someone says a smart rat. We got a Barra here. Loving it. Stage 4 profile. It's going to come up right away, guys. And I want to see the GC. Rat or genius depends on where you are on the GC and on the road. Oh yeah, for Ineos, he's a genius. For everyone else, he's a rat. For the guys that he out-sprinted as a climber. Let's look at the profile quickly, and then I can bounce back here. And so tomorrow, I think, is our hardest stage, guys. Tomorrow, yeah, right here, vertical meters. So we're doing... 172 kilometers with 3,225 meters of climbing, and we'll take a look at the profile. So we got a category 2 right off the rip, cold as rates. I think we've already done that once on this race. Descend, climb up this guy, 5.4 kilometers at almost 10%. That's going to be tough. That's a wall. Big descent, category 3. We got a couple of uncategorized lumps. Another category 3. We have a category 1 right before the finish. We have a category 1, 12 kilometers from the finish. It looks like a little double kick of a climb. That's going to play a pivotal role there tomorrow, guys. So let's get GC. I think sometimes it takes them a while to figure this out, guys. We're on stage 3 here. Get to the live stats. Okay. Give me GC. That was showing the overall results. Is this the actual GC? No, this is yesterday's race. Come on. Guys, we just got to wait it out. I'll try Tour Tracker, see if they got something sooner. Yeah, you can see here on Tour Tracker, Andrew August, 10-second bonus. Holter got the 6-second bonus. Now remember, he gets a 6-second bonus. Girmay was 4 seconds behind. That's 10 seconds. That was Girmay's lead. So does Girmay get to hold it because he's the previous day's winner and it's just kind of a thing? I don't know. Find out real quick, dudes. And then I'm going to have a hellish day ahead of me on the bike, guys. I really hope I can do it. I hope I just don't crack mentally and quit after an hour. Yeah, if same time, then down to wins. Yeah, it might be that. Yeah, they might say Girmay won that one stage, give it to him. That could be it. Flow Bikes is probably going to pop it up here right away. Or now, and his team is the second triumvirate. GC action on Miserat could be awesome. Of course, we might not see it live. Yeah, dude, it all depends when they get it going. How about Goop? Gloop? Dude, I got to look him up. I saw his name earlier. History students know. I think Binny gets it because of the win, the one previous win. Yeah, I would say the win and just the fact that he had the yellow jersey. Like, by default, maybe the yellow jersey just keeps it. I don't know. We're still waiting here, guys. Yeah, that's it, dudes. That's kind of it for the stream today. Hopefully we're going to see. Now they're showing replays. Come on, dudes. Let's see if we get something over here. It's not what I wanted. And I think PCS is going to be our better source. And Flow Bikes might have it first, dudes. So it's Girmay or one of the other dudes. Check this out. Andrew August is the 4th stage winner for the United States at the Comunitat Valenciana. Andrew August, Will Barda, Brandon McNulty, and Mr. Greg LeMond. Way back in 1986, this race was running, guys. 40 years ago, dudes. 40 frickin' years. LMF is saying, I think Girmay has it. A Grenadier on the Iberian Peninsula. Yeah, dude. Shadow GC probably still has Remco in the lead. Toga time. Yeah, just give me some GC, guys, because now I got to start thinking about doing this day to day, take care of some dogs. Yeah, I love this. USA, USA. Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's chant. Let's chant. We're going to hear that at the Olympics a lot. That's from Merhan Bavin or something. Yeah, so hopefully we get through the highlights here, guys, and then we get some stats coming in. Nothing still here. I'll look at I wonder if we can look here. So they're saying no, that doesn't include today's stuff. That was just the general out on course. That's virtual, actual. No, these are the results from stage 2 after the time trial, which was basically the results of stage 1. So guys, it's just a matter of hanging on a little bit longer here, I hope, to get these results in. I'd like to know before I leave today. Come on. How hard can it be? And Aaron, Colin and Toga for the Giro would be great. Closest stage to Roma. Okay, dude. Full Toga with the little leaves and stuff. I'll do it. I'm gonna go full Chippo. That's a Chippo maneuver right there. If I had people that could carry me here, I'd have them carry me in like on a thing, you know, like that's what Chippo did at one of his races. So goofy, that guy. I love him. Okay, remaining stages. We got the big stage tomorrow, the big climbing stage. Breakaway is going to try to go early and escape. And stage 5 is going to be sprint special stage. Again, we're getting tons of replays here, guys. Okay, Avery's messaging me. Yeah, I was worried. I failed. Just a ton of memories came over me. Okay. Guys, I still got nothing for you. They're pretty slow about this, aren't they? Yeah, just messaging Addison Avery here, a little bit of Joey, and they've shown this replay so many times. Race time was like 3 hours. It says race time. Oh, that's the finish. It's still going right now. They actually finished in just over 3 hours, 20 minutes, 51 seconds. And I think it's going to cut to that nice little graphic now. Just when I see the swirling things going around. Come on, dudes. Let's go. I got a full day ahead of me. Full day. It's going to be painful, guys. But with Pop-Tarts and Coke on my side, I can do it. I can do it. Mario Cipollini at Tour de France with crown and toga in 1991. Yeah, it could have been something like that. I thought it was the Giro, though. Enjoy the round-robin curling opening ceremony in 3.5 hours. LMF, here we go, guys. Okay, now they're showing stage classification. Yeah, they're showing Binyam at 4 seconds down. No time for him. Bonus time. Holter got bonus time. So, yeah, it's probably going to go to Binyam. That's my just initial guess. In the yellow. 1-1 stage already. He's got those things going for him, I think. Chippo, pure diva. Yeah, I love him. We are waiting for the result, Colin. Yeah, dude, me too. Dude, they gave it to Binyam. Binyam, first place in yellow. Adney Holter, second, same time. Florian Vermeesch at 2 seconds. Matt Wenzel from day one in the breakaway in 4th place. So Binyam still has the jersey, guys. He's in yellow. He's been in yellow now. Well, he got it on day 1. Rode with it day 2. Gets it for day 3. So we know Binyam has it now. Here it is right now, guys, over on Tour Tracker. Provisional top 10 riders in the GC. Okay, here they've got Adney Holter at 4 seconds. That makes no sense. That doesn't make any sense. They're on the same time. So they've goofed that up. They're on the same time. Holter got a 6-second time bonus. Binyam finished 4 seconds down. There was a 10-second difference to start date. They're on the same time. And that's just exactly what Flowbike said. Okay, dudes. Binyam didn't win it, but he's still in the GC jersey. Yeah, the mathematicians are still hungover. Colin's going to ride today like the competitors are wearing. Lost black sandals, watt bombs. Yeah, dude, the black sandals. Oh, my God. Yeah. Dude, sometimes I can't even do it anymore. How much longer do I got to do this for? Not very long. No, not Binny. August for the stage. Binny's still in the leader's jersey. Yeah, dude. So Binyam is still in the yellow jersey after day 3. Tomorrow's going to really shake things up, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm just getting ready to jump because now I got to hit the bike. Yeah, this is going to be a long day. This is going to be a long day for me. Dudes, thanks for watching. Colin, Inside Cycling World. I'm going to see you guys again bright and early tomorrow morning. Don't miss the stream.